slam open, but I can.
I'm just worried about spores popping in somebody's face.
I have an
Alright. Break is finished. We've all stretched. I sat down and tinkled, so I think I'm good. Alright. So, after leaving this house, as a group, you've traveled towards the Platinum Mine, which is northwest of the main structure of the mayor's mansion. After traveling northeast for about several minutes or so throughout the woods and the high grass, you come to a clearing at the base of a small mountain. The distance between you and the mountain goes about a good 100 to 150 yards. And it's not overgrown with grass as you get towards the mountain. It's a lot of dirt, rocks. You also see what appears to be old mine tracks that are broken apart the ground going to the bottom of the mountain. The mountain itself looks like an old gray man as it sits in the distance. The sky is still overcast. It's chilly for the evening. There's a heavy smell of wet earth and stone emitting in the distance from this mountain. At the base of the mountain, you can clearly see a large, squared, man-made hole. Something else catches your attention near the mine's entrance. You see 3 children at first, staring into the dark abyss of the mine. They're contemplating something. You especially pick up, these aren't children, but goblins. And you can tell because they're holding spears with black feathers at the base of their blades.
No, but I can talk to them.
You want me to give them back their axe?
Yeah, actually.
Now they're good about it, let's say it's 150 yards to the mountain. They're about a good 100 yards ahead that you can tell.
I don't like goblins, but we're not here to kill goblins, right? We're here to explore the mine. Maybe they can tell us something we don't know.
Maybe.
So I shout out in Goblin, "Hey!"
The goblins stop and they turn around. You see their blades, their spears come down, and they're shaking as they look in your direction. You immediately see their bright green skin and their pointy ears, and all 3 goblins have cloth or scarves over their faces. Their bright ruby red eyes staring directly at you, far ahead in the distance as they sit and they're shaking. So you got their attention.
Catch that. I wave the axe. Trade!
Persuasion.
Goblin. Bro, what am I doing? Persuasion? That's a -1, so that's a 7.
They look at each other. There's some type of whispering going on between these small goblins. And something startles them. Almost simultaneously, they all spin around and face the maw of the mine. And they quickly go into defensive stances. And they're shaking. And at that juncture, they all drop their spears and go running to the east of the mountain.
Wait, tell us what you saw!
And they're gone. And they disappear into the woods. But that's not the only thing that seems kind of out of place. As soon as they disappear into the woods, it falls quiet. No more animals, insects, just the wind of the mountain.
That didn't work.
Not a very auspicious start.
The fact that everything just went quiet right now.
It's bloody terrifying.
Try to, from my position, try to see into the cave, or
Make a perception roll. You need a high 18 or higher.
you got a 12.
You still have the shiny.
Thank you.
You start peering your eyes and squinting, trying to look into the cave. It seems pretty dark from where you're at, and it's far out. It's about 120, 150 yards ahead. But in doing so, a gust of wind and breeze leaves. Insects start making noises, and the breeze from the cave comes towards all of you guys. And suddenly, you hear a warning from the cave.
Turn back.
No!
You are not prepared for the danger that lies ahead.
Sparky turns back.
The sounds and anguish of the dead begin to emanate from the hole of the mine, the entrance of the mine, outward. Maybe the lost souls of those who died within.
This entrance, I thought the entrance caved in. Or
was supposed to be.
There was a cave.
There was a
I
cave.
don't know if it
I
was
won't
at
think-
the entrance.
Yeah.
Looks like to be.
Because they could still go in and get some bodies, but I guess I think deeper in the mines they could have.
Yeah, they recovered 30 bodies out of the 100 or so that were stuck.
Plus the goblin
I don't
map
think they
shows a
listed
cave
how many were in there. They only
hundreds.
recovered 3.
There was like 100.
Large explosion buried workers, 100 and something. 30 bodies removed.
Falls quiet once again. Insects and nature are back to normal. The breeze from the cave suddenly dissipates. It's quiet once again. Calm.
I guess you and I are checking for all types of traps. Who you're starting?
Yeah, I'll lead the way.
You're on this.
I'll keep an eye out as best I can. I am not the most inquisitive, but I've been around for a while.
And you're at the rear.
Sure.
Alright.
Okay, what I'd like you guys to do is, who's going first?
Saul will be in the front.
That's you?
No, I'm right. I'm the green one. Nope, other green one.
Oh.
Nope, this one.
Alright, we'll put you right here, right? Who's behind Salt?
I guess that was me.
Me. And then me and
I'll
you.
go fourth, yeah.
And I've got my copy of the map out in a little stone, kind of.
Then me.
The mage hand is holding the stone, so I can see the
I would have been up on the side.
Like, where?
Switch these two.
Oh, you're the green.
He's the tiefling.
Yeah, he said, I thought you were last. Who's last?
I'm last.
Oh, okay. Good. Here we go.
Good. Oh no.
The mine is dark. The mine is damp. The mine is quiet. Displaced pebbles are echoing from someplace within this mine as you first walk in. The light behind you from the early evening and the moon slowly, mysteriously begins to fade. Before you lies an unknown and uncertainty you've never experienced before in your life. And at that moment you all realize this is no mine. This is possibly going to be your tomb. So, it's dark. Who does not have night vision?
I do not, but I have a stone.
It gives 10 feet of bright light.
Well, so you would have to recast it probably at this point.
No, it's actually continuous. It's not a cantrip. It's a part of my class.
Ah, okay.
So yeah, the object shreds bright light and then 5-foot radius and dim light and an additional 5 feet. So yeah, 10 feet.
Alright,
I can't see anything.
so and she's in the middle, so you're going to be covered in the light as long as you're next to him.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, so we're going
I
to
can make another one actually if you want another stone.
I also have a torch if anybody needs it.
Yeah.
The torch sounds good.
I have
now,
a torch as well.
you have to have one-handed weapon and the other.
I do have a one-handed weapon, so I'll take a torch.
Hey,
That'd be
takes
great,
a torch,
thank you.
Lights it and hands it to you.
Huzzah.
Alright, as the figures move throughout the map, I need you guys to help out. So, starting with you, if you're going to move up first,
What if you like lit up the torch? Would it just be very bright?
6 is my full movement.
okay, let's move everybody else up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check for.
From the back?
I'll do.
Go ahead.
I can do a month. I will look around, keep an eye out. He wouldn't really necessarily look out for traps. I would say more of like.
And you have dark vision, right?
Yes, I have dark vision.
And the purple stuff is walls, right? We can't see like through.
No,
the
yeah,
purple.
this purplish brown,
Don't worry
that's
about
like
bumping your
walls.
head.
That's like thick walls, yeah.
Okay.
One thing you guys understand or notice is that the walls inside this tunnel are man-made. You can see clear, nice, symmetrical shapes and cutting carvings all around as if a pickaxe or tools were used.
So I'll keep my eyes out for anything that looks out of place.
All right. You do see up ahead 2 poles with numerous impaled skulls on both sides, adjacent to each other, flanking
Goblin tradition.
You don't know unless you get close.
Come on, look at them, see if they appear humanoid.
Let's move up closer.
Check the other one, I guess.
Make a nature check.
Seems to be a warning, maybe.
Excellent. You find an array of skulls of all different types of species. You see human skulls, goblin skulls, deer skulls, horse skulls, and orc skulls. All of these are cleaned, picked clean. They're covered with a light dusting of pollen, and they sit quietly between both sides of this passageway
Any of them have like a damage
of the hole.
Just a hole.
Yep.
These, whatever is in here is stronger than I assume goblins.
And it was just here because the goblins ran away.
we definitely should keep an eye out. Don't want to be trapped by this thing, I would assume.
60 years worth.
There seems to be skulls of things, orcs and horses and humans.
Well, I'm a human. That doesn't sound good.
I'm thinking 60 years worth of all of this dead, maybe undead stuff in here.
Yeah, it reads like a warning to me. The first.
Is there a trip line?
Make a perception roll. You're looking for a trap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come up and help you out with that.
Natural 20.
Never mind.
Jesus Christ.
Nat 20!
Woo!
Did that
Kobolds and traps.
Yeah, they're really good at those.
As you look, you don't see any traps. This is possibly just a warning to anyone trying to venture into this mine.
Looking at the map, the first juncture, if we head off that direction, is a big question mark on it.
Well, we're here to find Jordan. Jordan's brother, so we must. Yeah,
Cedric, yeah.
He could be anywhere. I just want.
The big question mark or the little one?
I'm keeping my eye out for traps.
I will keep an eye out for things.
Do the 30 feet of movement, please. And then stop. Every round we have to calculate this.
20, 30, good.
Yeah, that looks
Very
good.
cautiously, the party
Put me
moves up.
slightly in front of me. And then
Alan, as you begin to move forward behind you,
I guess it would be.
there's shifts and movements from the mine's entrance.
Put me a little bit.
Turning around, you see it seems very dark outside. It looks like an eclipse.
You're dashing?
Yeah.
You have a feeling that this may be the last time you'll see the light of evening.
Got dark soon.
Okay.
Not a good omen.
It makes you uncomfortable. All right, at that turn, nothing happens. Let's keep moving up.
How long does the torch work for? Is that indefinitely?
Technically, no.
Yeah, I'm not going to admit about it. So as long as you have a torch, I'll be fine with it.
I just can't use a
We'll
two-handed
get to the
weapon.
entrance
while
here.
I hold it, so
Didn't put me with you.
I mean,
But you.
if I need to use that
Yeah.
fancy bow.
Is everyone staying close?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I technically.
You know, you can
use
cover
the
more
shield
ground if
with
you
it.
split up. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we can die faster. if
Yeah, we
split
cover a
up.
lot of ground when we're laying down.
Yeah. More
We got the two
surface area.
sprinters. We got this.
As you make your way around this choking tunnel, it comes to a small chamber where you guys see two old hand carts filled with debris. But you also notice that there are four strange cylindrical tubes or cylinders made of stone resting on the top of these carts, 2 and 2. And they seem pretty clean and different from all the debris that's on these carts. And you also hear the sounds of bat sonar way up in the ceiling. Glancing up into the darkness, you see the shadows moving of hundreds of shapes about 20 to 30 feet above your heads. Scattered about the minecarts are pickaxes and skeletons of all different types of creatures on the ground, covered completely. And a blind man can tell if they aren't careful walking through here, the crunching sound of the old bones can be a nice alarm for anything that waits in hiding.
Guys, what if everybody just turned into bats?
I am not a druid.
Do you have that capability? Or do you have that capability?
I'm literally just a human. I'm a human with really good fighting skills.
I do not have that kind of magic. So
Anybody feel any magicalness here?
I'll
not my
take.
forte.
It'll be my turn this time. I'll take 10 minutes to cast detect magic. As like little storm forms in my hand and sends out like a small cloud to detect.
Okay. Hold
While
on.
that happens, I look at you with the light and go check your six just in case.
Whose six you checking?
Then turn around just to make sure nothing's happens.
Okay. Your magical essence enters this chamber. You sense no magic, but there is an unease in the air that you all feel. Is it even worth stepping into this area? You in the back, somewhere in the tunnels that you have not ventured in, you hear the sounds of constricting vines. Turning around, you don't see anything.
Shall we try to be quiet as we go in?
Yes.
Alright.
Are there any vines around us, or
Are you
just
good
regular
at
walls?
It's all stone.
Okay.
You do see a few pebbles in the ceiling falling down. very soft.
And is it like wet or is it
dry?
like really dry?
It's all dry.
Can we see
Like
the ceiling?
forest fire
The roof
dry?
you can, yeah.
Or
it's
just
only
like
that,
normal
no,
dry?
It's about 15, 20 feet up. Now over here though, it's about 20 to 30 feet up.
Can we look and see what might be causing the pebbles to fall?
Make an investigation.
12.
15, sorry.
You with the mage hand, can you magic hand grab the cylinder?
Now there's 2, and there's 2. Make a nature check as you look over there.
17.
12 or higher. You can tell that your mage hand can reach one of the carts. And possibly grab 1 or 2 of the stone cylinders. However, the debris can be easily displaced if your hand accidentally shifts some of the debris on those carts. And they can go crashing to the ground, making possibly some noise. That's what you pick up.
Do you think like a very stealthy cat-like creature could just hop over there and take a look?
Click. One second. Guidance and. Well,
Technically, you and I have probably.
I have a +4, but I'm at disadvantage.
Before you roll, you tell us what you're planning on doing.
Well, I have +5 sleight of hand.
I was just thinking like you could go check and then he could grab
plus
one.
five.
I'm gonna sneak in over to the cylinders and see what's up and get a closer look.
Okay. Before you even take your first step, your eyes go right to the ground, and you see bones all around you. Animal bones, human bones, possibly goblin bones, scattered all around the ground. Very carefully, you start sneaking in. Let's make that stealth roll, please.
At disadvantage, but I'll cast guidance before I go in.
Hold on. It's not that bad, so.
Oh, 2 6s. So 10,
That's,
13.
You needed a 10 or higher. Move your character where you want to go.
I'm staying here. I'll go here.
I will come in with you.
Hold on, buddy.
Oh, okay.
1 second.
Oh.
I want to see when you fail that roll.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious if
I don't
the
think there's a bad-
heavy armor guy just chomps in there and the rope just.
Why did
You reach over, and in your cart,
I am in chainmail.
stone cylinders look like that. You see there's inscriptions written on both of these stone cylinders. Very carefully. Let's go.
Stealth.
Yep.
That is a total of 16.
10 or higher. Move your character closer to the other one. As you carefully
Yeah, because my
traverse around all these old bones, occasionally your foot will touch one of the bones and you pause, take a deep breath, and you go. Glancing up at the ceiling, most of you guys see glowing red eyes of massive bats looking downward, very curious to what's going on. Get closer over there. You find these 2 cylinders amongst all the rubble.
Still watching our 6, coming back the other way.
Yeah, I see.
Very carefully, you pick them up.
Yep.
Now the rest of you guys see this what's going on. You both hear some type of sound, or gargle, or yell, unnatural light coming from somewhere deep within the tunnels, because you're in the back.
Certainly not a happy place.
I mean, normally I'm pretty into plants, but these 2 don't seem as friendly.
You can't tell where.
Everything I touch just dies. That could come in handy later.
Yeah, you guys can't tell the distance, but you know there's something in the tunnels making a lot of noise.
They're having a party over there.
Yep.
All right, so are we going to back out slowly?
Yeah.
You'll do the roll again with advantage.
Flat roll.
10 or higher.
Awesome.
You guys are fine. Safely,
24.
you slowly traverse and back out of this area. Let's get everyone back out, please.
You're dexterous as heck, boy.
It's my
You're just
cloak.
like prancing over them.
I can practically disappear.
Tiptoeing over.
All right, you guys, good job, man. Excellent. So now the party sees these 2 gentlemen holding these cylinders, these stone cylinders with inscriptions written on them.
May I see those?
Yes,
And
indeed.
you'll hand a year or 2. I don't understand. I am not one for this.
I eat and eat until there is no more. I push and push,
The more
but cannot be
you
seen.
take away, the bigger
Oh,
I
for
get.
shit. It's a riddle.
Yeah, it is a riddle. But
I'm stupid. This is not going to be good.
I'm stupid. No, wait. Kobold smart.
Cobalt, yeah, it's kind of
Big brain on this one.
The more you take away, the bigger I get. That could be darkness, yeah. Calmly and violently I come and go.
I think it's in Polish.
Oh, violently, yeah. That's the tide or a river, perhaps?
Or
Do they look like they
Flooding.
slide into something?
these seem like elements.
Make
I
a
like-
investigation
like a
roll, and the DC is 14.
But kind of pissing. Yes.
17
Yes.
plus.
You
I
see
agree.
it on
It
the
seems
sides
like
of it,
the,
there are vertical indentations as if
That could be
they
fire.
slid in and out of
Yes,
something.
that's definitely fire.
Hey,
Those those are like keys. They I think they slide into something.
Okay.
So
I will hope.
maybe the answers are later.
How is the kobold the smartest one in this fucking?
Because I made a dumb cat like always.
Well, we just realized that even though those are keys, those may be elements.
Yeah. We put our brain together, mostly her, and come up with earth, air, fire, and water.
I gave him some wisdom and guidance.
I can take as much of that as you can give. My -1
Wow.
intelligence.
About once every 6 seconds.
So I will say this to you, and this is very interesting. The last shindig I was in, the barbarian was the one with the smarts.
So are we going to the next?
In hopeful of surviving, I put all of my stuff in charisma and dexterity.
Okay.
There seems
Please don't kill me, and if you do, I report.
There's like some teeth.
we should be careful with something with fangs.
Something with fangs is up.
I have those, but those look bigger than mine.
Oh god.
Bigger than mine as well.
Well, you are small, so I would assume so.
you are small.
Like a chihuahua.
You realize back in the entrance of the map, it does show 3 looking goblin things. So maybe that was part of the illusion.
I thought that was just like you know, when you go to those centers where you buy things and they have the "you are here" symbol.
Well, there
Maybe-
were goblins that ran away. Maybe that's what them.
Maybe this map tells the future.
Possibly.
Or the past.
The tombstone told my
But the
future.
goblins
As
were.
this is happening, I'm
Oh, shit,
assuming
could
we're
the cave
walking
be-
Yeah.
forward.
Alright, so
As
we're
we
walking and
shuffle-
talking. Thank you.
I guess we'll shuffle around.
Unless y'all want to take point.
And let's do the movement of everyone, please, according to the boxes.
Yeah, I'll go right behind.
Just say permanent for me.
Yeah, I do have a somewhat decent area effect in the Sturgis come after us.
All right, moving forward, you all hear some weird sounds deep within this mine.
Anybody want to mimic those sounds back? See if they respond?
I could try. It will be very loud.
I could do it with my illusion.
I could do it with thaumaturgy. That might be a little loud, but
I don't want us to like get hit by rocks.
That's true.
So we see nothing within like 60 feet of us.
No.
And there
So
I say we try to stay quiet is probably a better bet instead of making stuff come towards us.
What?
We get a jump on
The
it,
problem about that is he's carrying a shiny rock and she has a torch.
and I am loud.
Yes. So they're gonna see us coming.
Yeah, we could try. What's the worst that happens?
They don't need to
Be
be
better.
Does anybody have anything flammable on them?
Yeah,
Just
Torches?
in
Yes,
general.
he does.
I do.
What do you have?
I got oil and a couple other stuff.
Can I like
yeah.
borrow it just
Toss you
as
up.
a maybe shenanigan later?
maybe not toss it.
Maybe like hand it.
Where are you? You're in the center? No.
Yeah.
Just here.
Thanks.
Everybody make nature checks, please. This is a high roll. If you have 17 or higher, please let me know.
No.
Natural one. That one. 17s.
Nope.
Whoa. I got 7. I have 15.
We're not very
Okay.
attuned.
At this juncture, you think this cave may be stable from at this area here. So let's move up. Where are you guys gonna go? You can leave the mine, or
We came.
Probably head.
We haven't.
We adventured.
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Let's
That's
move
the
everyone
other
over there.
We haven't found what we're looking for.
We just have to once we get up to that bend, we need to be careful about
6.
teeth.
About teeth?
Teeth. Yeah.
There's teeth on the map.
Oh, gotcha.
Right at that bend. Again, checking
like
for
that's where
traps.
they die and then
Well,
they eat
I've got my
things?
cheat map right over here, so I am watching you guys as you move up.
I will.
No traps at this juncture.
Should we? I have a small idea. I own. What's your name again? Sorry.
Ionis.
Ionis. Maybe us look around the corner quietly before we bring the lights up. We can see like
Is that in real time?
That's real time. Yeah. And you just can't figure out where it's coming from.
Yeah, no direction on that.
No, it's just echoing throughout all these
You're not the
tunnels.
fastest one, so I can
yes.
dash as well.
Yes. Well, I'm not gonna move my.
I'm gonna go with you, and I'm gonna go sound. I'm gonna stealth.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to stealth too.
Are we chilling, Alvin?
Both Alvin and Kira, you think you hear the faint sounds of what sounds like horses galloping and running over at the main entrance, but then it suddenly disappears.
I'm gonna
It's
split
very
the
far
difference.
away, but you clearly hear it.
Really bizarre.
23.
I'm hearing some horses, guys.
Oh, this is gonna
I
be
feel like
Galloping
we're
or
not
trotting,
alone.
and then
Right on
suddenly
the side,
stops.
like right on the
It's
side.
like
You want
someone
me
was
here
running
or
up.
here?
Right there.
Sorry, what are we
What'd you
doing?
say?
It sounded like there were some horses. I don't think we're going to be alone for long in here.
They ran and then they stopped. Don't know.
I got a 5 on stealth.
How well 23?
I would have got an unnatural.
Oh, nice.
My chainmail is very noisy today.
Okay.
I should have given you inspiration.
I could also use guidance, but
Guidance is good.
Oh, those cantrips?
Yeah.
guidance is bardic inspiration is a resource.
You make a little too much noise, and when he starts making noise at this intersection, you begin to hear the ghostly moans coming from the corridor over here.
What goes with teeth? This is the area of teeth, right?
Salty.
Yeah,
A little quiet.
big mouth on the map.
Little quieter.
A giant mouth.
Holds it, tries to hold it.
So you sort of look back like, "Ooh, my bad."
Yeah.
Stretching it out so it doesn't make
All right, so are we going? You can go straight as you see the corridor continues going this way, or you can make a left button up.
I think we should check out the teeth. Maybe they meant that's where they eat meals.
I
could
don't
go for
think
like
so,
a pretzel.
but okay.
I think it's a monster, but we should go anyway.
Who's going first?
I'll go.
All right.
I'll go in the middle.
Who's right behind him? Anyone?
It's me.
I'm gonna run up to the corner.
And what about you two in the back?
I'm gonna bring up the rear. You said
Yeah, I'll
you
go in front. Yeah.
wanna go in front?
Yeah, that's fine. There's fine.
I'm gonna be
I'm not
right
going
here,
first.
facing that
Here's
way.
Sparky's knees clatter.
Aw. It's okay,
Just
Sparky.
before we do anything crazy, what do I see in front of me? Do I see like actual, like, is that like,
Yeah, so moving through this tunnel, you guys get to a point where it's like a dead end. Right? You're gonna see massive stalactites and stalagmites all intertwining, meeting each other. This area of the cave actually looks like giant teeth, the maw of some type of ungodly beast. One thing you notice on the ground is small round glyphs that are done with black sand, almost like somebody's trying to do a ritual. In the middle of these black glyphs are holes that go about 6 inches deep.
Put on.
I know, that's it. So anyway, that's what you see right at the entrance over here in the ground. You can't go past these stalactites and stalagmites. They're all intertwined.
Those things you said.
We already did this.
Yep,
Hey.
we're good. Let's stick them in there.
That's what she said.
Do you know which ones are which?
Yeah, now
Is that tides?
Do you still have the papers?
I do.
That's would be the water.
What's that one?
There you go.
Fire.
I passed the bricks.
Tide.
So this one you said was fire.
Oh, yeah, fire.
Yeah.
The
So
one closest to you is wind.
The eat and eat is fire.
Yeah, I see.
Oh, that's wind?
When
Yeah.
push in
That's
the
wind.
scene is wind.
That's wind, right?
The more you take away, the bigger you get. I'm guessing that's a whole.
Yeah.
And this one's the tights.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
So tell me what you guys are doing now. Where are you placing what?
Placing.
I feel like we should all place it at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I will.
Yeah,
It's
why
either
not?
nothing happens or mass chaos, which is what I'm striving for.
Salt would like it with Salt would like the tides. It sounds familiar to him.
Okay, I'll take fire.
All right, so are we doing this simultaneously? Or?
Yeah, so I guess.
I'm around the corner watching our backs.
How heavy is this?
Okay.
Make a
Yeah, we can carry that and you can
perception roll. Alan? Yeah, perception roll. Since you're watching our backs.
Okay, so I guess the four of us are moving
yeah.
up to.
Do you want wind or cold?
I'll take
11.
Sparky always takes
I think it's 12.
And you will
It's
get
10.
wind.
all the way at the far end, you happen to see looks like a giant cave-in. There is shifting rocks movement that seems somewhat unnatural at that far end.
Something's moving down the other end of the cave.
Keep it busy.
Yeah, we better make this quick.
Make sure.
No problem.
Let us know if it's coming for us. I'll be right there.
All right, so are we doing this all at once?
Yeah.
All right, you slowly insert each tube into where? Explain this now.
The calmly and violently is going to tides.
Very good.
The more you take away goes to a pull. Push and pull goes to wind, and eat and eat goes to fire.
The stalactites begin to separate, and you hear the sounds of grinding stone as the stalactites go up into the ceiling and the stalagmites recede into the ground, opening up this entire corridor.
Beautiful.
Is this common for a man-made mine?
That seems very magical.
Yeah. Speaking of, can anyone detect any type of magic? Just
Give us 10 minutes.
I think mine would still be active. I didn't lose concentration unless it's been more than 10 minutes.
What's the range of that, by the way?
60 feet?
Okay. Still
30 feet.
Yeah.
It's 30 feet. I have 10 minutes of concentration.
Okay. No, from where there's no magic.
There is no magic. Maybe mechanical.
Alright, so that's there's no magic.
I feel like goblins are pretty tricky creatures. They could have made that.
Not as tricky as kobolds. I ride on the hills of salt.
Just before you walk, I'm just out of sure, just to make sure there's no trap.
So we'll look back at Alan's like, don't get too far behind.
Believe me, I'm right on your 6.
And we'll move.
I'm around. I say that's the first. I'm around if you need me.
5, 6. Bring me red. 2.
I'm getting the sensation that there could be traps up here.
Yep.
So
Walking back.
if you and I want to take the lead on those.
Yeah.
I did like shifting rocks and stone. Plural.
It's a later problem.
Yeah. It's
All
a
right.
large problem.
Turning this corner, there's no traps, nothing, no hazards at this junction. You're gonna keep going deeper?
Yeah.
Wait. Are you sure?
We haven't found what we're looking for yet.
Do you think
Keep it
it's
aside, not for trap. And
Nothing. Move up.
the dice is out there.
Yeah, don't use my dice.
3. Let's go face it backwards.
I'm a bit spooked.
I feel like you should roll to not trip. Backwards.
This tunnel actually starts twisting around, but eventually you guys come to a dark chamber. In the southwest wall of this chamber, you see there are odd divots all along the wall, which would be over here. Divots are like holes in the ground from the floor all the way up, spaced unevenly, as if it's like a rock type wall. And it goes all the way up to approximately 30 feet to the ceiling, which is dark. There happens to be a empty minecart in the middle of this chamber.
What do I see up
Investigation roll.
Oh. Investigation. That's only a 5.
Alright, well you don't really see anything. But the rest of the party, you're more than welcome to make investigation rolls if you are looking for something up along this.
I want to look at the card and see if anything stands out on the
I'm
card.
looking maybe for like a left behind.
You got
the
19?
Yeah.
19.
12.
14.
The rest of the party, except for you, your eyes are still teary-eyed for crazy reason, see a hole in one of the divots way up, about 25 feet up, and you see something shining, glimmering. Make an investigation roll. The minecart, please.
11.
You see handwriting in common carved into the bottom of or the surface of the minecart that reads, "Do not climb deadly weights."
Hey guys, I
Guys,
can
I
climb
think we
this.
should climb that. Yeah.
I can reach up there and you said it's 25 feet?
About 25 feet up,
The
yes.
scary part was I was actually thinking about climbing.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I have a climb speed, guys. Shorts.
I'm gonna send Meiji up the wall.
The cat's like, oh, wait a minute. How many lives do you have? Alright, so what are we doing?
I'm gonna grab the shiny.
Mage hand. Oh, you're gonna.
I start climbing. We'll see the mage hand. Then wait a second.
Alright. The mage hand goes up and goes into the spot where you see the shine. It comes back down. It holds in its hand a silver amulet. It has some inscriptions in Arcana written on it. Make an Arcana check, please.
15.
12. This is, per your studies, an amulet of protection. So, this amulet gives the holder a +1 to AC and all saves.
Nice.
So whoever has that +1 to AC and any type of saving. It's a really good amulet.
I am the hardest.
Those who have the magic detection, your magic detection goes off as a blue, it glows blue, arcanic blue.
Just pin that to my cloak.
He's just taking the shit. Alright, great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now again, you guys can protest if anybody else takes something.
I am not a damage sponge.
Understood. We need everything.
Pretty dexterous. That's okay.
I'm a damage cracker if you get me on
Was that the only thing in here that?
There is nothing else of value in here except for an old pickaxe and a bunch of stone and the card that had the inscription card.
I'll grab the pickaxe and put it in my pack for later.
I
As you
wanna
pick up the pickaxe, the metal part just falls off and breaks to the ground. It's really old and
Never mind.
I'm taking one of my bolts from the crossbow and I just want to like scrape it along the walls to see if there's any response.
no response, just dust.
Okay. I clean off my bolt.
Very good.
So creepy moving collapse tunnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should probably piece out of
Sake
here.
of time, let's put you guys right at that intersection.
You good there?
Yeah, I'm fine there.
Wasn't this the area that you... Yep. That.
Once again, I moonwalk out of the cave.
You guys hear it? It sounds much louder. You can't gauge if it's coming from over there where the rubble is or from behind. It's very difficult to tell. There's shifts in the wind.
Last I saw, the rubble was moving. But whatever it is could be underneath us. Cheery thought.
Or above us.
Oh, well, shit.
It could also be
I'll put my
above.
ear to the ground. Can I like
Make a perception roll.
You're higher. It's an 8.
No shit, really?
Yeah, straight up 8.
You're
Placing your ear to the ground, somewhere near the main entrance of the cave or a tunnel, you start hearing what you think sounds like slow trotting. Trotting of a biped animal.
I hear something back at the entrance. Trotting. Hoofs.
You can't tell if it's 1, 2, 3. You just hear it.
Does it sound like the Headless Horseman to you?
I don't know what that is, but yes.
Yes, Ionis.
Vibe up in here. For sure.
I'm going to...
It's behind us.
Use Mage Hand.
We heard galloping earlier.
Minor illusion for sound. And see if I can have something going. Let's see, how far am I? 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. Let me see if I can have sound coming close to that area.
What sound?
Just like a small child just whispering.
Oh, nice. You hear what sounds like vines moving about the ceiling, but you look up, it's all dirt and stone, so how's that possible? You occasionally see some pebbles falling from the ceiling, going to the ground.
I'll make a tremor in the ground around there with thaumaturgy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay then.
You're gonna trap us in here?
No. It's not like
I'll do that later.
it's a harmless tremor in the ground for a minute.
The area begins to shake and quake. Dust particles fall and pebbles from the ceiling. It subsides. Very loud, but nothing else happens. So it seems safe in that area where you just shook the place up.
With my masonry knowledge, there's a demolition part. It says I can spot weak points and walls.
I'll let you make a roll with advantage, and that will be. This was the nature check that everyone had to make earlier.
So that's an 18.
It was an 18 that you guys needed. As everyone's deciding what to do, you're sitting there with your kobold body, your bright big eyes looking up at all the ceilings and the walls. It makes you uncomfortable. This entire mind appears unstable.
Guys, maybe we need to keep moving. This place isn't very stable.
Thought, should we pull the pillars out of the teeth over here before we move it?
They're gone. They're receded.
Seems like a waste of time. There seems to be nothing there. Let's
And,
keep
and if the
hurrying.
vines are creeping through, structural weaknesses increases. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
That's fine with me. Keep an eye on the back. Of the lost.
And the moving rubble.
Let's everybody move everybody up.
I'm right behind you.
Right there.
5.
Okay, approaching the intersection, you see a very large door, double doors, in fact, and it's obviously to another section of the mine, and it's closed. It's got intricate brass workings on the sides of it. There are 2 handles. You push it in. But to your left, there is rubble, and to the rubble, there's slight movement. You all pick up on it. You think you see another shiny object deep within the rubble. So you have an option. You can go to the door, you can go to the rubble, or you can head out of this mine and live
Alan,
and have children and be happy.
Alan,
Can your mage hand hit, touch that all the way over there?
Yes, the mage hand can get there. It's a weight limit of 10 pounds, so I can move the things that are less than 10 pounds. So sure.
Worth a shot.
I'll do it.
always so safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can always, if it gets blown up, I can conjure it again. It's no big deal. So all right, I start chucking rocks.
Okay, the mage hand starts heading over there. Excellent. You start reaching down and grabbing rock after rock. Probably about the 3rd rock, there's suddenly a massive explosion at that intersection. Debris comes flying outward, shooting at you guys like missiles. I'd like everyone to make dexterity saving throws one at a time, please. Starting with you.
18.
You're good.
I feel my
You're
shield.
good.
23.
Good.
A lot of decks.
That is a 13.
Good.
I'm sorry, 14.
17.
Holy shit, nice.
We're dexterous as fuck, guys.
I'm not, but
We are river dancing around that.
shield up.
Can't touch it.
As the dust,
The animated
and you
shield.
go get up from the ground, and as the dust begins to settle where the mage hand once was, you notice a massive hulking figure standing where the rubble was at. This creature is nothing but muscle, similar to the Hulk, and its head is a massive mushroom. Put in my
Those days.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, let's roll for initiative.
that's cute.
That's stupid.
Okay, roll my beautiful purple dice.
It's not so great this time.
Alright. Again, it's a very intimidating, massive creature. It's almost 9.5 feet tall. Muscles, as if it was like some type of ogre that just got transformed. Who got 15 to 20?
I got a 19. I'm sorry. 19.
I'm looking at it.
10 to 15. 10.
I would like to go. I think I should go first.
Go first, unless you want me to inspire you before you go.
Kira, what did you get?
8.
So did I. I'll let you go first. And this hulking mushroom beast is going to go last. Top of the order, you have options. It's further away where it can't touch you. You can run, battle, go to doors. You have options. Whoever's going first.
I grab my pebbles, magic stone, toss.
Go for it.
Toss them all.
You get 2
So
people in
bonus
front of you.
action, and then so that's a natural 20.
What? Net 20! Alright, what's the max damage you can
Max damage, including the modifier?
do? No, just
Okay, so 6.
6. Take
Yep,
6
yep.
points of damage. Okay. And roll.
And that would be 8 points. And with magics, that's bludgeoning.
Yep.
Magic bludgeoning.
Resistances altogether was 8 and what was our roll? 8 and
It was 6 and 8.
and okay, so it's half that, so it's 4.
It is considered magical. I don't know if that
It's still physical bludgeoning damage, right?
Yep.
All right. Anything else?
What are we doing?
All right. Next
I
up.
hide behind someone's leg.
Which one do you choose? I think you're close to him.
Yeah. All right. We have Ionis.
Can it see me, Darren?
You don't know. You can't even see if it has eyes. You're not close enough. It's pissed.
Alright, let's throw a dart at it. And that is a 6 plus 5, so 11.
11 to hit it?
Just throw a dart. Yeah.
Oh, you miss. Actually, you hit, but it's impaled, and it just falls to the ground. No damage.
I'm going to position myself a little bit back.
Smart man. Because whoever's in the front's going to be feeling some crazy pain.
So put me into back into that area right here. And I'm going to bonus action hide so I can get that still.
Does Sparky get to move with you if he's like attached to your leg or
No,
not?
he didn't. Not attached to the leg.
So yeah, I'm going to bonus action hide into yourself.
He's trying to look out for you.
I know.
And that is a 17.
Awesome. You're hiding. Anything else? No, you good?
I'm good.
Salt.
So we'll look back at you guys. I think the door can stop it. I'll hold it back while you guys get through. And he will position himself to be in the way, take the dodge action, bonus, and get the enemy shield out.
Nice. Shield is floating next to you like Batman and Robin. It's ready to go.
He's not attacking, he's just dodging, so it's harder to hit.
Yeah, I know. Alright, just remind me when I go
Yeah.
for disadvantage. Next up is Alan.
I'm gonna turn and try to shoot him.
Alright, go ahead. You roll a 1.
What is that? I can't figure read my dice. 18.
That's a hit.
4 damage.
It barely does anything to it.
Yeah.
And as far as movement goes, I'm going to slide around here to about here.
Okay.
Say maybe we should go. I'm going to go ahead and inspire him.
Nice. Alright, Kira.
Can I light my bolt on fire?
That's going to be a whole action to take it out, slide it up.
Okay, and then my bonus action.
Pour the oil on it, light it, then you have a bonus action.
Then I can shoot with a one-handed weapon, so I can still shoot it.
Is that your bonus action?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that.
Alright.
And then rolling to hit. I'm gonna aim for his head. I'm not sure
That's
hit.
a disadvantage, but you'll get a lot of damage if you hit it, so go for it.
And 7 hit.
It misses completely. It was a good try, though. Sails off into the rubble behind it and illuminates and lights up. This
But
creature is
it's,
going
like,
to.
still fiery, so if I hit past it, does it still do anything
No,
or no?
he's got to hit the creature. That creature, let's move it in front of whoever is that with the red hood. So, great.
Yeah.
Now you have the dodge action, so I have disadvantage.
Yep.
This turn.
I told everybody to like go through the door while I hold it back for a second.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Sparky turns.
This massive beast starts approaching. Any injuries that you see on it begins to slowly heal and close up. It's actually dwarfing you as it looks down. It raises these massive fists. It comes down with 2 attacks. You're at disadvantage, right?
Yes.
First fist comes down at you. 19 and does a 20 hit.
Yes, just it.
And then the second shot, there's no damage for that one. 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Don't roll the second one.
You what?
Don't roll the second one. Don't have to. Yeah.
Oh wow, okay, the cat just drops to the ground. This beast is standing over his body, lying there on the ground, breathing heavy, and his head pops up and looks towards your direction as he stands defiantly over your partner. Before we go to the top of the order, who's that guy?
This?
Yes.
That's me.
And who's that next? Kira? Both of you hear the sounds, clear as day, of galloping coming from the corridor over here. Spinning around, you see dust plumes as these 4 massive beasts are running towards all of you.
Oh dear. Into that door we must.
Yeah, there's a big skull where that door is, but I think that could be a lot.
And they're galloping at a pace, so they're going to be on top of you guys probably in the next turn. Top of the order, Sparky.
So running forward, what do I see? What do I see about this door?
The door is closed.
Yeah.
That's all you can see is this massive door. It's arched at the top. It's pretty large.
I use my action to cast Spare the Dying on. As I tap you with the hammer, you get a jolt, like pretty much like a defibrillator feeling. And then I was like, someone get a door, but I'll drag them, and I'll.
You gonna try?
Yeah.
It's hard for you to do, but I'll let you try it. It's a DC of 15 to open the door.
To open the door?
Yeah. Strength.
Strength? That.
If you do it, I'm gonna laugh.
No. Yeah, that's a 8.
You know, if somebody was helping you, you probably could.
Yeah.
To try really hard, and you can't.
So you did it.
So, oh yeah, Spare the Dying, so you're back. You're stable.
I'm stable.
Yeah, you're
Nice.
stable.
Ionis.
I am. Alright, move me. I'm gonna come out of. No, he's still down.
Yeah, he's.
I'm prone.
Think of all the tools you have, any spells, just keep that in mind. Okay?
Alright, I'm gonna make it over to you. I'm gonna make it over to you. And take a health potion. And I still have a couple that I still have from the last game. And that's regular healing. And I'm gonna help you out. Alright.
Cool.
So that's 4 altogether.
His eyes open back up.
And put me right here. Yep.
All right. Anything else, Ionis?
Anchor me. Still got more movement left, so that's fine. Anchor me right here to help you out next.
Are you not running?
No, I'm not running.
You want to be right by the door?
Yeah.
Salt.
I will.
There is this massive beast there, about one swing. You have doors next to you. And you have options to do what you can do.
Yeah, like.
Could I?
I can attempt to knock that SOB down if you.
I'm gonna do a 15-foot cube going that way, and he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Nice.
What is that?
Underweight.
Shit. Nate.
That fails. So he will be. He takes 10 thunder damage, and he's pushed back 10 feet. And I'm gonna
Move him back 10 feet, please.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah. 10, right?
Yep. And until be ready to move when the door's open.
I'll give you take a 20-sided dice. If you roll 11 to 20, he falls over. The next turn he gets up, it's happening again. It doesn't help you any. So he sort of staggers, drags himself back, and he's ready to go back into the fray. What else are you doing?
Just getting closer to the door and being ready.
Alan.
There is a loud thunderous boom that's audible though.
I think they know we're here.
Can I see those guys?
Yes. Yep. And you see they're hauling ass. That's the galloping you heard earlier.
Thundercloud.
Range?
100 feet? Wait, no, I'm sorry, wait. No, yeah, okay. Oh, no, that's the distance of sound. Never mind.
Yeah,
It's gonna be right in front of me. Yeah, never mind. I was reading it backwards. I'm gonna move up next to the door. If there's room.
Yep.
And, mage hand open the door.
Make a strength feat, please. And you're gonna be easier. Yours is 10.
It's 17.
Congratulations. You push that door open. Miss Kira, because I forgot you shot an arrow on fire behind where this guy was pushed back. Roll a 20-sided die, 11 to 20. He starts catching fire from the flames. He goes back. Nice. No, he stops himself.
He tried.
He is a badass. All right. Anything else, Alan?
No, I'm gonna save the inspiration.
You movement?
You grab enough.
Oh, you moved away, right? But
Yeah,
30
I'm-
feet, you can.
I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
Not to the intersection, but just further.
All right. You immediately notice though when you step on the ground, it is like a black sand, almost like coffee grains. Your foot goes in about maybe 4 or 5 inches down, but it's solid. And the walls in this area look like they're perfectly cylindrical, like something was burrowing, something big. And there's lots of tunnels from what you're looking at right now. The ceilings above you, you see all sorts of vines that are actually moving very slow, like snakes, all along all the ceilings throughout this cabin.
Okay.
Kira.
I kind of want to try my epic bolt on flame thing again.
This guy has he's vulnerable to fire, so
Yeah, I mean, it just seems like an epic thing to do.
We allowed to say anything outside of
yeah, I'm not gonna mess. Sure. You're close together now. Like,
Yeah, I see you about the fire. He's like, just get in hole, get in hole, get in hole. We'll shut the door behind us.
Do what you do with you.
Yeah.
I mean, like, my character would probably just shoot it.
Okay.
Go for it.
With disadvantage still?
Disadvantage for you? No. Oh,
No.
for the head?
Yeah.
If you go for the head, yes.
14.
That is exactly what you needed. That is a hit. Go for it.
So, do I add damage for the fire?
No, I'm gonna double it. To be fair.
So it's 5 damage.
And that's gonna be 10 points of piercing damage and vulnerable, so it's 20 points of fire damage. He is extremely bloody.
Well done.
Oof. Based on your training and fighting, you know if you stick around, you may have a chance to take this creature out.
Kira, make your movement in.
I mean, my action was to light the bolt, so I don't know if
Yeah,
I
she
can
can't-
still move or not.
Yeah.
No.
No movement.
Well, no movement?
Yeah, she
I'll
can.
let you move. Yeah.
I'm gonna eat over here.
Yeet.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on fire, screaming, he's not happy about it, and this is serious damage he's taking. So, anything else? That's it, good. And it is now the creature's plural turn. These guys can move up to 40 feet, so can you move them up 40 feet, please?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So here.
Yeah, so he goes right behind them. Thank you. The screeches are getting much louder as they get closer, and they look angry. And they're giant bulbs of fungi at the top of their bodies. The lower half could have been some type of animal, maybe a horse or not, but you don't know for sure. That was their turn. Wait, let me see. Can they get range?
Oh, it's the source of the gal.
Not close enough. Okay, that's their turn. But the hulking creature. Let's move him forward to the group over there. Here. No. Yeah, let's get him right there. No. Wait. Yeah. There are 1, 2, 3 people in front of him. Move him up a little closer. Right. Okay. Who are those 3 that he's next to?
Me.
I mean, he's gonna kill some of us,
Am I in
except
that?
No,
You're too small. He's not going to go for you.
Then you're kind of in the way.
Okay.
for me.
No, because you're not on
So, there's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. He's going for 5. Dude. I know you were like.
My AC's also down because my shield dropped until I
He
reactivated.
gets 2 attacks as his fist goes straight up in the air, towers over you, Iris. I rolled a 1, and because I rolled a 1, that's both his attacks. If he misses you completely, you do some cool martial art roll, and that's his turn. Fucking that's beautiful, but. Alright, and now those are the creatures, top of the order. Sparky.
Well, since he's right there, I'm gonna flick another little sparky stone at him.
Okay, he's injured.
So that is. So that. Rolling terrible for attack. 11.
No, you missed it.
Yep, and then I'm gonna go into the corridor.
Get to the intersection over there, that's fine.
Yeah, the intersection. Yeah.
Alright.
And can I get behind the door?
Yeah,
Start
you can
like
do that, yep.
trying to push it and over behind it, or everyone's in.
Absolutely. Ionis, you just barely made it past this creature.
Cutting edge
action, bonus action, disengage.
Where we're gonna go take on these guys so your friends could safely get to cover.
Actually,
Don't split the party.
this is what I'll do. Before I do that, I'm actually going to take the caltrops and put them into this area.
Let's see. Well, you can't really because the big guy's in the way.
Oh, he's in the way.
Yeah.
I just noticed that. Okay.
Now, he's injured. He's scalding. There's still embers, and he's glowing of fire. He's pretty badly singed. You two look at his body, figuring maybe we can take this guy out, or maybe not. I tell you, he does have regeneration, one of his abilities, and at the beginning of his turn. But there's still, 1, 2, 3, 4 players that still have to go.
That's true. That's true. Bonus action, disengage. I still can attack from back here, which is fine.
Right there, boom. Okay.
And throw a dagger.
Go for it.
daggers.
Remember, not pick going back up too.
How much time has passed since I messed with this and you popped out?
What do you want to do?
It's about like 18 seconds.
Okay.
Alright, so that's a 14 plus
rounds or 6.
That's a hit. Finally.
So,
Yeah, it's crazy how much time does not go by during combat.
trust me.
Yeah, that sneak attack.
Time flies when you're fighting.
And that is
You're terrified.
3. I'm sticking to
Giant mushroom monster.
You should. He's low.
So 3 plus 3, 6, 7.
He is very badly hurt, my man. And you could tell, based on your fighting in the past, this creature is mortally wounded. You know he can go down really quick. Until the beginning of his turn, he regenerates, and at least 3 other people after Ionis. Any other things, sir?
I'm standing there looking hella confident.
Ionis, any other?
That's all I have.
All right. He is, he's pretty bad. Salt.
I will say this to you guys: hit them and get out of there as fast as you can.
Salt, because you got some visitors that are quickly approaching.
At least I will keep them knocked.
Salt.
Yeah.
Salt will. He'll attack with his short sword. 19 die.
Nice.
4 damage.
My friend, describe how you get revenge and take out this beast.
Nice.
Salt goes.
Come on, give us a good description.
He just goes in, grabs his sword. His eyes brighten up a little bit, and as he slices off the cap, and then the other arm as he turns around and runs away.
And this massive beast just collapses to the ground. You could thank Kira for that.
And then he goes,
That fire.
and door.
Door.
Because I have crossbow expert, so if I shoot with a one-handed weapon, my bonus action is to shoot with another one-handed weapon.
Nice.
So it's no impact for me to be carrying that.
Alan, you and Kira hear the trampling, and these creatures are on your tail. Alan, you're up.
I do got cantrips.
What's that?
Cantrips. Which caltrops, they will slow them down. So.
Right, so yeah, I'm gonna come on the other side of the door so I can help.
Yeah.
Don't
I was
force
making
me
no
in there.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Since we're out of combat, can I walk through? Or?
We're just in combat. These things are gonna kill us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kira, you hear them, they're around the corner, what are you going to do? And you feel very good about your fighting skills.
So, if I shoot with like a normal crossbow or like my normal bolt and I don't light it up, that doesn't count as movement, right? It's just an attack. Okay. So I'm gonna shoot once
So you're
and
using
then move.
his oil?
No, I'm just regular shots.
Okay, regular
So
shot.
I'm gonna shoot one and then I'm gonna move, right? That's okay
You
to
have
do.
to move to see them because you can't see them
Yeah,
right now.
you gotta move out into the corridor.
So
and then
you have to move like 10 feet out.
Okay.
And then
see
you
them.
have 20 more feet left to go in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So I'm just gonna roll to hit them once.
All right, which number are you going for?
Whatever's closest to me. 72, 3.
Okay, so
So. I certainly review that.
Nat 20.
Oh, of course she does. She's back. That was 75, you said?
ringer.
73.
73?
Yeah.
What's the max damage of your arrows?
6.
Alright, so, and now roll for damage, and you double it.
Okay.
Shit, he's bloody.
14.
Describe how you dispatch this creature. Holy shit.
Shoot it, and the arrow just like flies at it, and you can see the look in my eyes. I'm out for blood.
She's out for blood, and the bolt explodes, and like debris and guts and everything fly all over the walls. It
And
dies.
then, in true Naruto fashion, I like run with my hands back through the door.
Alright. You guys quickly dive into this corridor. You can't close the door. If two of you do it, it's strength checks of 5 or higher at the same time. So you gotta tell me which two are gonna slam it closed.
Well, I said I was ready to push
Let's
it.
move these three up right at the door. Right in front of the door. Yep, right there. Perfect. You're ready to go in. Let's go for it.
18.
And the door slams shut. Good
I
job.
take damage from the door.
Shut with authority.
Flatten that mushroom.
Excellent. So, as I described to him, this area, the floors are no longer dirt, but of stone. No longer dirt or stone. They're actually dark, fine soil, like coffee. Occasional roots on the ceiling are moving around like large worms, and it seems to be going down as far as you guys can see. The corridors here, they branch off in all different directions. You hear some banging on these large doors behind you. The bangings subside as whatever it is that's trying to come in has given up.
Is there a way to bar the door?
There's nothing else in there that you can see the bar of the door. No holes, no debris. And then the walls in all these tunnels look like as if they were birthed by a giant worm or some type of creature.
I'm gonna take a pitten and just put it down towards the door, just in case.
Oh, in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
In the loose ground.
Yeah.
After taking a moment, catching my breath, and looking at the sand, do I recognize what type of mineral this is?
Is it coffee?
Is it coffee?
Warm
I
water?
take the lid.
Yeah, make it natural.
Make it what?
Nature check.
Nature.
Hold on, let's see.
That's
16. Yeah. It's a very, very rare and fine soil that is very good for all sorts of plants.
This is fertile.
Is it dry?
Yeah, it's dry.
And you said the walls looked like they were made by something.
That burrowed, yeah. So picture a round tunnel. We're out here, it's all like man-made,
These are
chunky.
plant-like creatures in this fertile ground.
I'm gonna pick some of the soil up and.
In my best hunt solo. This is okay.
You go down.
Yeah.
When you sort of look up at the intersection over there, you see a man standing in the distance, looking at the party. You guys sort of also pick this up. He has a massive round hat, it appears, covering his face. This man's arm is to his side, is holding a large, nasty-looking sword. He slowly spins this sword around, very slow, but with mastery. And there's a trail of magical dust following that motion. Put him at that intersection next to those rocks formation. He seems to be by himself.
They're good.
Look closer towards you guys, right? Perfect. As he stands there, what you think is robes is actually long leaves draping its body. And it's not a hat, it's a flat mushroom. Its head is down, so you can't see if it has a face or not. But whatever this is, this creature knows how to hold a sword, handle a sword.
I don't think
It's
that's
like
Cedric,
Mortal
guys.
Kombat vibes.
Does anyone speak plant?
No,
Not in this life, or maybe another.
I speak one language.
This time I actually take out Vampire Blade and my secondary sorcerer.
Give me those three guys.
Can we tell who it is, like by looking at
It
it?
looks just like some tall guy with long green leaves, as it looks like a robe, has its hand out holding a sword. You can't even see the face because it's a giant mushroom hat.
Should we ask if it's Cedric?
I just yell Cedric.
Who says that?
I do.
And at that moment, this figure walks forward towards all of you. Initiative. Oh, wait, he doesn't walk yet. He's going to be moving on his turn.
My dice is Hey.
Freaking roll double digits.
I'm a little-
23 saved my life.
I'm a little winded. I rolled.
Do you have any like healing items?
I have 8.
So he's coming at us aggressively.
He's
But-
walking towards you with the sword down at the side after he shouted out the name of Cedric. He stopped twirling the sword. Now he's just almost ghost-like. Alright, who got, the 10, I finally broke double digit. Who got 15 to 20?
I got 23.
Nice.
And Sparky. If I had a trophy, it looks like he was in between you two right now. And then Kira. 10 to 15. Oh, that's me. Alright. And then 5 to 10.
9. Seriously? All of us 9.
I'm gonna have Ionis salt Aelin, if that's fine.
Okay.
So Sparky, this humanoid figure, this plant creature thing with a sword is coming towards you. Guys, the party. Now you have options. You have different tunnels you can run down.
Yeah.
I want to push by this guy.
Yeah. I said, what are we doing? What are we doing?
You know, hold your action.
Well, I'm waiting to see if I get a response first.
Nothing's happening. It's just slowly.
No, I'm talking to them.
Yeah. So he's shouting to all you guys as free action.
Anything is good.
I'm not the healthiest.
Well, you said Cedric, and he looked, determined.
I'm gonna try to remember the map, and I say, to the north, swords.
I know. Are you going to run in that direction?
I'm running to the north. Now, is this difficult terrain for me, or no?
No, this is smooth that you guys.
Okay.
Toward the eyes or toward the swords?
Towards the swords.
That
is what I
corridor,
was
right?
thinking.
Closest to the door. Yep.
This way?
Yes.
So moving on, his movement.
I got 30 feet of movement. Oh wait, it takes me a minute to cast this. Never mind.
Like over here.
Yeah, that's where the swords are, right here.
Yeah, that's near. Then I was
This
thinking,
is what.
but
Yeah.
I need a minute to cast that. That's not gonna work right now. So yeah, I will use my. I guess.
Dust, you old ass, you little
Yeah.
kobold ass.
Let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and use my action to dash.
Nice.
And I'm gonna be prepared to like shout back.
So
what I
another
see.
30 feet. Go for it.
You're gonna go that far away from
Maybe
the party?
stay at the intersection right
Put
there.
this over
Yeah.
at the intersection, right against the wall.
Okay, now I take a step forward.
You're very fast.
As would we all.
I shout back. There's a chat down there.
So that's his turn. Next up is Kira.
I'm gonna hold my action.
And what is that going to be? You don't know yet. It depends on.
Yeah, I have the look in my eyes like I want to fight, but it looks like they don't. So I'm gonna just wait and see what they want to do.
All right. This creature moves forward and engages which two? It's a tight fit. Who's in the very front?
Looks
I'm very front.
and
If y'all all
next to
die,
him.
I'm all the way into melee.
Ionis, it raises its blade. It gets 2 attacks off the map.
You're like hanging on.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does hit. Could I use that reaction? Oh wait, that's only for.
Oh, you mean the evasion?
Yeah.
The dexterity saving throw. Yeah, this isn't a dexterity. So he's going to hit you 1 time with the blade, and the second one, he's going to miss. Damage. 6 points of slashing damage as he goes straight down with lightning speed of a master with a weapon.
6 there.
Alright.
Hit damage.
That's his turn.
Put it back at 20.
Ionis, you're up.
Alright. Well, I got both of my blades out, so.
Damage button.
There we go. Alright, so. I'm gonna turn myself around. This first one.
Nice. Get my dice ready.
Yeah.
And you let it
Vampire blade.
Oh.
Actually, let's use the.
Again, any damage he does to a target only once per turn, he gains that in health.
Nope. Not on the first one, but in the second hit.
It blocks your dagger with its blade.
And then I'm gonna do the second hit with the secondary short sword. Damn it, that's a 10.
It parries and blocks the other. For those in this corridor, this creature or man is really good with the blade. Alright, anything else, sir?
I'll hold ground. So I'm good.
Okay. next up is Salt.
I'm gonna shove him to knock him prone. So test his strength.
Yes.
Nice.
Keep going. Oh man.
I got a. He might beat me. I got a 7.
I rolled a 14 plus 2, 16.
So he is still up.
Yep.
Better not be a minute.
Do it.
Bonus action, animated shield will come back up, and I'll hold for now.
Alrighty. And Alan, you see this choke point.
Oh, call. Andrew, I'll also call back to Sparky.
Now, you're not gonna. You can do a ranged attack from where you're at, because they're right there in that area. You can't really go through them. Just go for range.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit him with my crossbow. Because I have a area effect attack, but it would hit you guys too.
Yeah, don't hit me.
Alright, crossbow. 21.
That is a hit. Got a little help, man. Let's see what you can do.
Right, so 11 damage.
Yeah, he's very bloody.
Damn.
I can't. Doesn't really help at the moment.
Based on
What are
your
you doing
training,
over here?
you
Just,
know
like,
that
having a
you
good
get some
day?
vital arteries are working, so this creature is about to go down. This creature is so badly injured, the parties in the front, which would be you, you hear the sounds of like squishing and movement of like some type of liquid coming from its body, and all of a sudden behind it, another one appears, manifests from its backside. Anything else, Alan?
He burnt the second one out his ass.
Daddy! That's what you hear.
I'm gonna stay where I can see him get in range, and I'm gonna go ahead and you've got inspiration. Ionis, I'm gonna inspire you as well.
Cool.
Oh, I forgot about the inspiration. I could have used that for the shove attack.
Yeah, certified.
So you gotta keep those out. Those are awesome to remind you. That's it?
Yeah.
Alright, top of the order. Sparky.
So I held my action. Can I go now?
Oh, yes, you can. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna just shoot the one in the front, with my crossbow.
Okay, go for it. The hit, you
17.
Woo! And it drops to the ground.
I
Awesome.
have, and then my bonus action, I'm gonna shoot another bolt.
Go for it.
How's the other one?
She's dangerous, man.
19.
That is a hit.
Get it.
Low health.
8 damage.
He is bloody. That's half-ass damage now.
I thought that was the plan.
How'd she need
You
that?
start hearing that sound again, and another one pops out of its side, the one that's health is halved.
Where you want it?
Right there next to it, side by side. Yep. Anything else, Kira?
No, I think I did enough.
Okay. These creatures turn. Burrowing. 60. That's 58? 86?
66 and 68.
Burrowing. Yes. Yeah, well, see the red dice. Look what it did. 19. That's fucking awesome.
Use the other one.
Use the other one.
Yeah, well, I don't like that.
Because that rolled a 20 earlier.
Yeah, it did.
Now it doesn't want to roll.
So, number 58, is it? 68?
68.
Suddenly goes into the ground and disappears completely. Let's take him out. His movement is 40. Burrowing is doubled, so let's see. He suddenly appears right next to the kobold. Kobold, this creature just manifests. You hear the ground moving, and he stands and towers, looking down at you with his sword. That's his turn.
You hear Sparky scream.
And then the other one is going to move forward. Ionis, right?
Yep.
And who's the team? Salt.
Here.
Okay.
Salt is here.
Salt is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then in front of me. Thanks, guys.
2 attacks with a sword.
Then shielding.
12.
That's not it.
And second attack with his blade. Does a 2 hit. Fucking I need these red dice. Alright, it misses both. And this time you ching, ching, you block both attacks. Excellent. Now it's time. Ionis, you're up.
Who can get
Alright,
down
here I
to
get
that
you?
guy's attack?
I can get him.
Sparky. Yeah, you know, let Sparky go because he was.
I'm not very fast,
I'm sorry, I totally forgot.
I don't think
That's
I
fine.
can shoot him down, like through a person.
So
I got 30. I
would
can get to here.
I have gone before he popped up behind me? Not minute does. I'm just.
What are you?
No, because it was instantaneous.
Okay.
It came right up. It's like a dash kind of deal.
Okay. Then that chest is it open? Does it have a lock on it?
You can't tell. So you got there, you looked, you see lots of all these round, red glowing mushrooms all over the place with little tiny vein-like vines at the bottom, going up into the sides of the chest. So you didn't have that moment to actually get close and inspect it.
Considering hiding my best chest, but yeah. I mean, that might be the best play.
These guys have low health, just FYI.
Okay. Then, out of the shock of him popping up, I shock him and reach out and touch him.
What type of
this is
damage?
Shocking grasp. This is lightning damage.
Oh, is it?
Fire!
He's vulnerable.
So that's that's 18.
No way. On your first damage?
No,
Oh,
that's
a hit?
18 to hit.
He's good, yeah.
Yeah,
They have
yeah,
16 life, so.
And that is 8 points of lightning damage.
Yeah.
And you rolled an 8?
Yeah.
And it's double because that's one of the vulnerabilities, so that is
16 lightning damage.
Explain how you describe how this creature gets.
So, the sudden surprise of this thing popping up around Sparky, he freaks out and just a jolt. All of Sparky's body just lights up like a Christmas tree, and the thing incinerates.
Incinerate.
In front of him.
I think he's okay.
And no one saw it.
No one saw it. They're not gonna believe us for Sparky. Ionis, go for it, man.
Alright, I am stabbing him with the vampire blood.
Go for it.
And second attack. That's a 16.
That's a hit.
So at least it gets some. Short sword.
He's got it.
And that's sneak attack. That's 4 plus 3. So
4 plus 3 is a 7. If you miss on the second attack, roll for damage. This guy was already injured earlier, so let's see what you can do.
no. I did the second attack. I did the first attack. I missed.
You missed?
And then the second.
How much
attack,
damage did he take?
It's only 7.
So you're going to gain 7, and this creature is extremely bloody. All right. Any other movement? Opportunity attack for me.
Probably not worth it.
Yeah.
Feel
I'm
bad
good.
for Deal.
All right. So this creature
Better,
realizes.
you know what? I'm gonna give you one. I'll go ahead opportunity attack and just make it.
He's crapping.
He just misses. You feel the wind of a blade just missing the top of your head.
Give me my full 30.
All right. Go for it.
Oh, yeah, 5. I'm not bad today.
Can I see Sparky?
At this, do you have how far is that?
That's about.
And you have night vision? Yeah, you could see him. You could see Sparky sort of standing there hyperventilating over a carcass, and there's smoke everywhere.
Like, are you okay? I take that as a yes.
Salts.
I thought that I was second in line after.
Oh, you are second. I'm sorry. I went back to him. Kira, and then we're gonna go to Salt.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna just shoot a bolt at him.
All right, go for it.
11.
That is a miss.
Okay, and then as my bonus action, I can reload and shoot another
Go
one.
for it.
14.
It is a hit.
Four points of damage.
And that is exactly what he has left. Describe where you hit and kill this creature.
I'm gonna aim at the center of him because he's just a plant, and I'm like gonna cut
Just
him
a
off in the
plant.
middle. Yeah,
Just a plant.
no threat to me, and I just shoot it in the middle.
thought you
and
said
he
you
just
liked plants
explodes.
And he does. And
Not when they attack.
it collapses into like a horrible salad and spills in a buffet.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
That salmonella.
All of these I 3D printed, all the figures and everything.
Really?
Yeah, I painted
Really
them.
good. Really good.
And I like flick my hair back, like next.
She's kicking ass.
Thank you, next.
If there's nothing else, if combat stops, I'll grab.
Yes.
I'll look for the sword that the one dropped that was glowing.
Rushing over, the sword was shattered into small shards, and it starts crystallizing even more and more, almost like sugar.
Can I grab my bolts? Is there time?
Yes, I will allow you to grab your bolts.
We should go find Sparky.
Alan?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my bolts and I'm going to. Let's see, go through 1, 2, 3, 4,
Hello.
6. You okay down there, Sparky?
I got one.
You got one what?
It exploded.
What the hell is going on? What exploded?
Let's see. Okay. In standing above this carcass, as it slowly melts away into the ground, 4 keys appear at your feet. Someone had it on and then it dropped. Let's get everyone together over the corridor. Now, the rest of you, this is a.
Tell me where you're gonna go, guys.
I'm gonna go front. I want that shirt.
Salt. Put Salt in there, but he's not gonna be on the chest. Salt's gotta take a break.
For the rest of you, in this deep alcove, it's covered with vines, and like I said earlier, there's all these small, round, pulsating mushrooms that surround this space on the floor and the walls. At the base of all these round mushrooms are very thin vines, almost like hairs or veins, going from the bottom along the floor up to this chest into 4 separate locks. And each lock has a drawing on it: a spider, a bat, a wolf, and a snake. These unstable-looking mushrooms look very sensitive. So let's be cautious and careful what we do next.
So I've picked up the locks, and so do the locks have a spider?
Now there's no locks.
But they do have that problem.
How many legs does a spider have?
8 of them, right?
Okay, about a wolf.
That's 6.
Yeah, this is 6. This is 4. This is.
I mean, a bat has 2, but it has wings, so I would say that's 4. Oh, that's true. How many are there? There's 3 and 4.
But still,
It doesn't
that's
seem
six.
like
Yeah.
How many keyholes were there?
4.
And what were the images again?
Bat, wolf, snake,
Yeah,
spider. We do. You can just throw them in there and see what happens.
Are you stable mentally after what you've just been through?
Just holding the keys.
It's what eats each other. The bat eats the spider, the snake eats the bat, and the wolf eats the snake. So each one is smaller, maybe.
I don't know if a wolf eats a snake.
So
I would say the smallest would be the spider, then it would be the bat, then the snake and wolf is what I would think.
I mean, but I'd like it's specific about how many numbers are on each.
Alan,
I
while
would
this
say
is going
that's
on,
related to those numbers.
dust falls from the ceiling. Pebbles fall
Like
on
if it
top
was
of you.
1, 2,
Looking
3,
up,
4.
you have this gut feeling that this entire mind is unstable.
Yeah. I turn and communicate that to these guys. Hurry, do something quickly, choose whatever. Let's just go.
I go with the theory that he suggested, the bigger the smaller one.
I don't agree with that, but if you want to try it.
it might be how many?
I mean, like, why would it have 6 prongs for, like, what is the 6 related to?
Size? That's the only thing I could think of. It makes
So
more
spider has like 8 legs, right?
And
then
there's-
wolf has.
Is there anything
I
on
mean,
the
it could
box?
be eyes.
Is there anything else on the
It could
box?
also be eyes, but
That's
that's
it.
yet again doesn't
4
make sense.
keyholes with those
Well,
animal
like a bat has
insignias
2
above
eyes,
them.
it has sonar, so that'd be
A
3.
spider, a bat, a wolf, and a snake. And those little vines are going up along the sides and into each keyhole. These very volatile-looking mushrooms all around.
We have 16 options in front of us.
Oh wow, the kobold's been doing everything now. Finally, it taps out. My traumatic experience, man.
I'm pretty sure the biggest one is the spider.
I have a thought. What if this is a trap?
This whole cave is a trap, dude.
Yeah, but what if the mushrooms explode?
Well,
Goblins.
Probably if we get it wrong.
don't get it wrong.
Goblins
Yeah.
put weapons on image.
So.
Well,
smartly step back. Doing so, more pebbles and debris fall down where you almost hear a crack in the ceiling underneath all the vines that are slowly moving above as you look up.
Ceiling's about to fall.
Alright, everybody take a step back and I'll just put one key in and we'll see what happens. And then based off of that, we can choose to try more.
Are you putting where?
Now, just to give you a heads up, all the other groups, they actually stopped and they thought about it. They looked at the keys and they looked at the keyholes and they figured it out.
Is there?
You can do that,
Yeah.
but it's something horrible probably can happen to you.
Is there like base?
I need some coffee.
I'm not gonna actually touch it, but looking into the keyholes, is there anything you can see?
It's dark, and you just see lots of these little vines going up, almost the size of hairs, with these roots from all these
Maybe.
Teeth.
How many?
The spider has two.
A spider, a bat, a wolf.
Oh,
And
is
a
this the number
snake.
of letters? They all have different numbers. I'm definitely thinking about the Strahd campaign.
That's. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Background knowledge.
Bat,
I like the idea of her going first. Go ahead, just go in.
snake, wolf,
Wolf and spider. Yep.
spider.
Wow.
That's fun. That's something
That's why I say it takes the team to slow down, to think about things, but this may not be it. So, what do you think?
I feel like the facial expression you made when I said that.
You're not supposed to look at me.
That's a good bet.
I agree with that.
It makes more sense than the other theories with numbers.
All right, so what are we doing?
Gentlemen.
Yeah.
Which key is going where? Show me the key and tell me where it's going.
So 3 for
Bat.
bad.
Right?
Okay.
You put it in and insert it. Who's doing it?
Oh, I guess I'm there. So.
You put it in, you hear a click. Nothing else happens.
Okay.
Wolf.
Insert it into the wolf. Click. Nothing happens.
Next.
Okay, snake.
Snake.
Snaky snake.
Suddenly, a click. Nothing happens.
Okay.
And
And a spooky spider.
Spider.
A click. The entire chest flips open. And inside is brilliant magical items.
I grab all of them and don't show the party.
Do you, well, they're too big.
No, I don't do that. I'm like a very small person.
You find 2 items that are important. The first thing that catches your attention is a very long black arrow. It's got scaly-like feathers at the end of it. And this is what it sort of looks like. Pass that down. You guys can share with the rest of the party. This young lady is the arrow of slaying.
Nice.
So you name a creature. You see it, you name it, what it is. On a hit, that arrow, that creature has to make a saving throw of 17 or higher. If they fail, they take 6d10 necrotic damage.
So, what do you mean by name? Like, I need to know.
Hairy beast with a crotch cloth, or a green dragon.
Okay, I just need to like.
But you have to verbally say it. It's verbal, and then you shoot the arrow. So, and on a miss, the arrow will explode by itself and be broken. On a hit, though, it's a saving throw, a hard saving throw, and they take 6d10 damage.
Okay. I'll add it to my collection of other arrows.
Inside, you see a black, shiny cloak. It has gold trim around the hood and in the bottom of the cloak. The back of the cloak has what appears to be a long tail. This is called a cloak of the manta ray. Whoever wears that cloak,
Oh, that's cute.
I don't.
their skin turns black like the cloak. Their eyes bleached white.
That would go with my
They
hair.
almost blend into this. The wearer can see underwater, breathe underwater. They have advantage when fighting underwater.
Salt would like that.
Yeah.
That's fine with me.
I feel like shooting arrows underwater wouldn't work
So
out
you basically transform into this creature when you put it on, and you could swim underwater and all that. You get advantage.
underwater.
You lose your hair and become like.
Mine. It goes from white fur and transitions from white and starts going down black.
Look like makeup.
Yeah. Like an otter, though, your hair gets all shiny and glazed. Okay, there's
Oh,
nothing
you
else
look so
inside
cute,
this
Salt.
crate, and there's nothing else of importance at this intersection. What would you guys like to do?
Hell out of here.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
close
and
the chest.
Also, Sparky, notice. Think back to the map again. Maybe we avoid the eyes. We can get around this place without hitting any of these intersections with the eyes. Yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna take out my map and
Sounds
look
like
at
a
it.
good idea. The eyes are just up above.
It seems like we dealt with one, but there's also
Well, there's one up here at this intersection.
Right, the next intersection we come to.
But we can go trace back, and we can get to all these question marks and chess things without having to go past one of those intersections with the eyes.
The time is 6 o'clock. If you guys are good to keep going, we can. Okay.
Yeah.
So, what do y'all think?
Salt will say, I know it's probably not the best. I could take a breath and maybe bandage my wounds, but I know we're on a time limit.
I got another healing potion if you need it.
If you feel like it,
Here you go.
I feel like if you have a healing item,
Yeah.
I know they're
it's
just
very
expensive and I
healing.
wouldn't ask.
In case we're still in stable, so.
Listen quietly and carefully in the distance. You hear explosions. You don't know where that explosion came from, but you hear several.
Do we want to try to backtrack?
You want me to roll?
If y'all want to try to go through the eyes,
The cave shakes and rattles.
but we
I'll
need
take
to
the
make a
9
decision.
Good.
Do we backtrack trying to get to one of these other areas without going through the eyes or not?
I feel like we can track back.
Yes, I think we already killed the eyes the other way, so that's probably going to be the safest thing to do.
Okay.
Show me where you're going, please, finger-wise.
This direction, guys?
Yeah.
Who's going first?
Salt feeling much more invigorated will be okay with going in the front.
2, 3,
And I'll follow behind him.
6.
I'd say at this point there's no threats in that corridor, so why don't you move everybody up to that intersection? Right, perfect.
And then we could either take this. We can either take this tunnel down.
Middle, wherever.
Wait, right?
Yeah,
Ionis, you want to go?
Yeah. No,
after
take this
That's
tunnel
what we
down.
Yeah.
Tarky there.
that's fine.
So there's another pair of eyes here. If we take this tunnel down, we can come over here without getting a pair of eyes.
Yeah, but
Or
what
we
is
can
that?
head over
Like,
here.
There's also the question.
There-
What
it
are
should
those
right there.
circle things?
We don't know until we see.
Well, like, what do you guys think it is? Is that the water, since you just got a water type
Yeah, it's
item?
going to be something you're going to need to swim in.
It could either be pitfalls or small bluffs.
Yeah, okay.
They definitely have a
Knowing
elevation of-
blueprints.
Do we
What is
want to
that?
go?
Is that? I'll give it to you because your earlier roll is either large pools of water or ponds or something.
So yeah, water.
Do we want to go into the room with the big X?
Last.
The big
That would
X.
be
Last.
the last hope for Cedric.
Oh, the X? Yeah, we should do that last.
So let's go to the pools then.
What if there's more shit, that we can use?
There is a question mark there.
Yeah, but we can go.
There's also a question mark that is there.
Yeah. So we can get here. We can come to this intersection, get here, and then come down this way, or go over here. Either way, we can go both ways. And maybe
Is there anything over here?
Well, we can go that way, then backtrack.
Yeah, there's a
That
pair
was-
of eyes.
Yeah, that's
right
where
there,
I'm
but
assuming.
we're assuming that, but we're not exactly.
We're not sure, but that's where we're assuming the green guy showed up from.
Yeah, 3 eyes, 3 bad guys. Yeah. And then, if it's any, maybe we're overthinking it, but the eyes are larger this way.
That let's yeah. So let's go.
Let's go.
Alright, show me which direction with your finger first.
So we're coming to this intersection and heading down.
Alright, just go to that intersection and stop.
Here. And should we be stealthy?
I can try. I don't know.
All of us?
Yeah, all of us know the stealth.
Why don't you move up a little closer? We're with the party up 3 boxes. Right there. Keep everybody up.
I'm gonna go stealth.
The lead person is
Salt.
Salt. To your right in this corridor over here, you notice that this passageway grows tighter.
Mhm.
You also see numerous fungal beasts that seem to be resting, almost like dog sizes, on tons of dried, brittle leaves. There's a glow of red, almost like lava, coming from all of their bodies as they sit, and you think they're resting or sleeping in this entire corridor.
Motion. And
And there's all dead, dry leaves all along this. I mean, crunchy, beautiful sound making.
No point to the left. Motion like to go this way.
Just before you do anything with
Yeah.
that, just before you do anything, I'm gonna tell you guys to duck down. I'm gonna use minor illusion as like seeing like it's a hill, like a wall of of the exact same stuff that's on the ground, to make it look like it's just like a pile that's up above.
Does that make a sound or it's
It
just
makes no
No,
sound.
he's just making an image.
It's making an image.
Only time would be making him casting a spell.
Is it verbal?
No, it's part of my. It's a part of my my feature, and all I have to do is just.
So what is it you like to do?
I'm doing a minor illusion,
Okay.
making it look like this is actually like a hill, so we can't be seen.
All right.
Because I'm telling you, to duck down.
I don't have your hands. You make this heel appear. It's heel. Salt. You no longer see these creatures at the far end, and it sort of grows quiet as this. You see a hill pop up. Okay.
Try to keep quiet.
Going down this way.
Yeah.
So being silent about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, show me with your finger where you going.
This way.
Okay, let's move down there. Okay, as you reach that intersection, you have two corridors. To the left is a door, but as far as you can tell, no one is there. And to your right appears to be another cavern filled with large pools of water.
Well, on the map, there's a chest down that way. It's open. I don't know what it means.
Just
That maybe means
Another explosion is heard somewhere within this cavern. The cave and mine starts to shake and then settles.
maybe it means that it's unlocked. Possibly. It can mean both, I think.
could be a key.
It just let's
Check it out.
yeah, so I'll go towards the
Maybe
water.
not touch the pools of water, just in case.
Not yet.
So,
How deep is that corridor?
Which one?
That one you're going into?
Like
Yeah, it's too far. Never mind.
60 feet all the way
Now,
down.
who's in the front?
So
And you can see in the dark?
Hold the mana ray.
Mantifish or manticat.
He's an otter.
Man's a cat.
All right.
Here we go.
I think I found your chest.
Salt, you're the first one to notice it. It's a tight squeeze. This is a dead-end cavern. It's filled with large, dark pools of water. Moisture beads from moss and vines ahead and slowly drops down and drips into these water. But then after the ripples settle, it looks like black glass. From where you stand, you could tell that anyone going into this corridor will either get wet or submerged. And at this juncture, you can't tell how deep it goes. At the far end of this chamber, you do see the glistening of a chest. Above the ceiling, there are more vines moving about like snakes very slowly. It's about 10 feet up. There's a strong smell of algae that fills this chamber. It's quiet.
Would anybody like to join Salt as he travels, or?
Yeah, why not? I could show her go for that. I'm kind of recalling something that old scroll that helped us last time.
I'll sneak back a little bit and just keep my eyes on the door over there.
You actually see what looks like light on the bottom.
Oh, light coming out?
Yeah, bottom of the door.
Alright.
Looks very tempting.
I'm gonna move to the intersection, but still face the direction I'm facing.
Okay, so
that I
slide
can-
it back. Yep.
I can see all three directions,
Take him back.
just in case you need a little bit of covering fire.
Here?
Yeah, but one space right in front.
Is that chest within 120 feet?
60 feet.
You count the boxes.
So 60 from me.
Yeah. And can I see it? Like if I walk around?
It's hard to. You can, because you don't see in the dark. Even with the torch, I think it's only 30 feet.
Yeah.
So.
And we can't like illuminate over there just because like I can shoot really far just to see if it's like alive or not.
You'll be shooting into dark.
I mean, I can sacred flame it if that's what you want to do.
I mean, I don't know if sacred flaming a wooden box is a good plan.
It's not actually fire damage.
Oh, it's not?
No, it's radiant.
Okay. Well, do you guys want to try that or do you want to just go get the box?
Yeah, let's give it a shot just in case if there's 1,000 traps.
Yeah. I just feel like if you get over there and you're alone and it's trapped, like,
I won't be alone. I have Ionis with me.
up to you guys. You want me to try it or no?
Does the walls look like they're able to climb or anything?
No, it's smooth. The only thing that's not smooth is the ceiling, because there's vines throughout all the ceilings. It's round caverns.
I did look.
And the vines they slowly move like worms.
Alright, I got rope. And a grappling hook, just in case if they need to pull us back or anything like that. I'm gonna tie it around.
Do you want to throw your radiant damage thing over there so I can try and shoot it? I don't know if that's going to be helpful, but...
You hear the muffled sounds of conversation coming from behind those doors. You swear it's common tongue.
I'm getting closer and closer
I
to see
will-
if I can understand what's being said.
I'll move forward.
You want to do both of us do a dash? Or
I'll use my feline agility.
Make
and I
a
can
perception.
do, I can go 90 feet. So,
I can do 120.
and this is, let's see.
4. You thought it was
Let's say
common tongue, but you can't even make it out, but you hear some type of dialogue. Sounds intelligent.
60, that would get us.
Yeah, so we can dash over there quickly. I can use my feline agility. You can use your cunning action.
Yeah, I can
If
jump.
it pops up, I'll just shoot whatever comes out.
I will use my movement and feline action or feline agility to move 60 feet. Hold an action to sacred flame any enemies that pop up.
Can you walk on water?
I can swim.
It's such a tight fit, and you can see there, you're definitely going to be stepping in water.
Yeah.
Make a perception roll, please, as you stand. Very good. You think you see something shiny at the bottom of that pool. It looks like it goes down maybe about 10 to 15 feet into water.
I've read a lot of stories
As I-
about, like, swamp monsters.
I think I can breathe on the water now, so let's try this. Here, hold this rope.
Oh, boy. Okay.
And
He puts this on, and you see immediately his skin just turns black, his fur, his eyes turn white. He almost looks like a phantom, like an apparition, or a dark shroud. You look at the water, and you feel the pieces. You slowly drop in. On the ground.
I feel like this was a bad plan, guys. He's all alone.
You immediately swim straight down, and you can breathe like normal. It's almost clearer than it is outside. The very bottom is all sorts of plant life and vines slowly moving about like snakes. But at the center of this limestone pool is a shiny gold coin.
It's not worth it.
Not worth it, man.
We're not there. You feel confidence like you've never felt in water before. Like you can sit down, zip out, move around.
that's my nephew's next drink. So I'll try to grab it.
You go down real quick, and you reach down and you grab a coin. That's what it looks like.
We need our tank, guys.
Ah, it's got a little pure dragon on it.
Nice.
Popping up?
Yeah.
Alright. Almost like a flying fish, you see your partner dive out of the water, his arm stretched out like a superhero. He drops with the shroud, pulls it back. That's his normal self. Move him up where that rock is in the middle. Yep.
I found a coin, guys. It has a cute little lizard.
I try
That's
to
not what we
whisper
came
back.
for.
I try to whisper back to Alan, and hey, someone's talking here. Shh.
Make a stealth check with that, please.
Okay. Yeah. That's an 11.
Okay, you're fine. I'm quiet back. Would you be able to whisper?
Yeah, I can do that. Can I try to intimidate him to put the coin back?
You can do what you want.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
How are you going to do it?
I'm gonna be like, we didn't come for that. We should leave well enough alone.
Make your intimidation roll, including this whole.
And we still missed there's a question mark.
Well, yeah, I was thinking we go back that way.
If well enough was to be left alone, we would have never came in
Go
here.
back that way.
2.
No, you're not intimidated whatsoever. You also think you see shining at least 3 of the other pools leading up to them.
I think
that whole sort of a sense you're getting from that outfit that you have on. So,
No, it's too far. I'm not going to yell that out. I have a thought, but I'm keeping myself. I'm going to move back over to the door. Try and hear.
moving towards the door.
Maybe if there's coins in all the pools, pick up all the coins in the drain, or it fills, or we all die. Can go either way.
Is there other coin?
Yeah, he says he can see. You can pick up the aura of the coin at the bottom.
I'll go for another coin.
You're becoming one with the water. So.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm all the way up at the door and see if I can hear what he's.
Can you move my character behind yours?
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't have that.
Yeah,
for no
you
reason
can
at
hear
all.
muffled talking on the inside.
You wouldn't have that.
Trying to figure out what type of language it is.
Yeah,
You need to make a roll for that. Make a perception roll.
That's 20.
Hey.
Oh my God! Nat 20.
That 20 and eavesdropping. And Gladys Kravitz.
It's common tongue. You pick up the conversation that sounds like, "Soon, my children. No worries. Everything will be okay. You'll be with all of us in green. Gaia loves all." And it keeps repeating those terms over and over.
I will go to the next point.
Okay. For the sake of time, you safely dive and come up with 3 different waters, and now you find all of these coins. Put them over here now.
Oh my gosh.
You come before you stands a large, beautifully polished chest. It seems very clean and suspicious.
More coins, yeah.
You notice that above the lock there were 3 round indentations, as if some small round objects, just like objects, have to fit inside all 4 of them. So,
He's there by himself. I guess,
Yeah, he
so
is.
we can't help him.
nope,
Is there anything else on the besides the invitation?
that's it.
Left to right, I would do the egg, the baby, the adult, and then the bones.
It pops open. You find 5 healing potions in there. So D4 plus 2. 2D4 plus 2.
The box of
I
merciful
will come back, hand you back. No, that's it. And give you it. And
Can I use this minute to cast snare on this spot in front of the door?
Yeah.
So I take the rope and lay it out, and then I strike it with my hammer, and it sparkles, and then it basically disappears. So there's a trap there now. It's nearly invisible and requires a successful investigation check.
Okay,
If
give a
someone
dice
steps on
you
it,
can put there so we know that there is a trap there or something token.
here, I will put the skull. So yeah, if someone steps on it,
I gave
my
them
safety
the 2
seat.
videos. If anybody else
It
wants
could be
one, they'll
anything
get
from
one up.
large to small. Anyone that steps in that
I
space.
just wrote down my
Yes.
character sheet.
But there's only one
But
one
yeah,
trap
everybody else
per
wants
person.
yes, there's only one trap.
No objections.
Okay.
I haven't been hit, so I probably don't need it, but like he might.
More explosions you guys can hear throughout this chamber. Not exactly knowing where in the mine. The place seems unstable. What would you guys like to do at this point? Let's move him back over there. You find nothing else of value.
Alright, so if we want to go into the hallway where we can whisper without being heard, maybe? I can.
I want to look at the door.
But
before
we gotta be
went
careful
out there.
about that area.
Okay, right, yeah,
Can you
just
put me over
there.
by the door?
Sparky sees you coming.
Trap.
I want to just like look at the door, like see if it looks like a normal door.
Make a
It's
perception
great.
roll.
Yeah, that did take me a minute to cast.
21.
Wow. The door actually has no traps that you can see, and it looks very inviting. There's a nice warmth coming from it. And you look at it, and the door doesn't appear to be locked.
Okay. I share that with the party.
Let's trap here in case something comes or goes.
Got it. Thank you. I won't step there.
All right.
So we all back in the hallway to go back to the question?
Yes.
Oh, and that lasts for 8 hours.
I relate to you guys what I heard at the door about Gaia and soon my children and etc. etc.
All right.
You want to go back with the rest of the party?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they are trying to.
It's like we're on more of a time limit than we thought then.
Yes.
Yeah.
A fissure on the side of that wall begins to crack and open up to your
Maybe-
left on this door side right here. Yep.
Maybe we should.
And you guys can tell that in time this whole place may come down.
Maybe we should.
I mean, there are a lot of question marks on the map. Do we want to explore those? That door over there looked pretty inviting. We could just walk right in.
We could say not worry about the others, and
Especially since whatever we kick off, we might have to run out.
we can.
Yeah.
So Sparky, knowing that there's traps there, could try to get someone to come out the door and trap them there, and then get a.
Yeah, you could throw them out the door.
I could make the door fly open.
Yeah.
Could knock on the door.
Can you push them with mage hand? Or no?
But don't forget, we have a whole crowd of things over here, so we can't be super loud.
Like I said, if the door seems unlocked, I can.
You hear in the tunnels what sounds like collapsing. You don't know exactly where.
Okay.
I think we should make our way over to the other door.
Yeah.
Well,
Surprise them.
do we know there's a door there?
Well, we know there's another entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's
Since
another
there's
entrance.
eyes here, there's eyes there. That's
Yeah.
some the door. I
Yeah.
would assume.
Maybe we're here, so we want to take the time to walk all the way around.
Could be quick.
I can dash. But dash quietly.
Yeah, can we just like
No.
walk over quietly?
You can't. You have to go slow to step.
So what
So,
we're
I'm
thinking
that's what I
is
meant. Dash
check
for
this
stealth.
out.
You can't technically.
Move around there, check it out.
Check and then go
Yeah.
straight to this door.
I agree with that
And
plan.
then at the same time, we can check out that other question mark right there.
Salt says we must choose, but he does not care either way.
Or someone can stay here and attack. We can. Two people can stay here and we can ambush.
And that's split.
We might as well
No.
move.
Yeah.
Don't
I
think
like
we
that.
split the party.
Yeah,
I think
let's go around,
going
get the
around.
question mark.
Sparky,
and
Sparky and Salt at the door.
All right, so let's move. Take a timeless, everyone. It's safe up to the corridor over there. Yeah, let's stop right there.
yeah.
Oh, goodness.
So,
Remove.
approaching this alcove, you're met by the sight of beautiful flowers all over the floors and walls going up. In the center of all these beautiful wildflowers is a shiny white skeleton. It's probably been there for some time. The skeleton appears to be wearing a glistening silver chainmail vest that sparkles anew. You can make a history check, sir.
I wear chainmail.
11.
It is a very special elvish chainmail. You can pass that around so everyone can take a look. Though the skeleton looks like it's been in for quite some time and it's shiny and clean, the armor looks brand new. And it's very light, very mithril-esque.
I've been watching a lot of Lord of the Rings recently.
Yeah, that's pretty.
And there's nothing else in this room but that.
How far encroaching are the flowers?
They're all over the place. It's like a beautiful array of growing wildflowers, like on the side of the highway.
Mage hand and grab.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grab it with the mage hand.
I'll try to detect magic.
You do the detect magic spell. There is magic coming from that vest.
From the flowers or
No.
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna try to grab it with the mage hand.
The mage hand goes out and grabs onto the chainmail, lifts it up. It hangs like a nice heavy shirt. Nothing happens.
Bring it back.
And he comes back, and now you have elvish chainmail armor. The wearer of this gets, this is really good, +1 to their AC, a +1 to all saving throws, and they're proficient with this armor.
So you don't need to have chainmail proficiency or
No.
whatever level of that is.
Okay, sweet. So, no, hang on. So I already have. I'm keeping the chainmail. But I have. What is the other thing that I have?
Yeah, you have the brooch.
Brooch of protection. Yeah, okay, the one I took and pinned. Would somebody want +1 AC, +1?
Or else.
Yeah, I can take it. You can take it.
Who doesn't have something?
I don't have anything like defense-wise. I just have
Obviously.
happy
And while you're discussing, you do hear the distance, the
Yeah,
sounds.
I'm gonna give you the
You are
brooch.
collapsing.
Put it on the chainmail.
I'll put it on my hat.
So I guess
next we go plus 1 to all saves and plus 1 to AC.
Did we already check this?
Yeah, that's what we just did.
Alright, so where you want to go? Just
Directly across.
There's no traps. You're good. Going up to the door.
oh, to the door.
Yeah, that whole area is going to be clear.
Alright.
Now, at this point, you see a door to your right, corridor going to the left. This door itself is closed, and there's no one guarding it. Same thing, there's a soft light at the bottom of the door spilling out into this corridor. There's light conversation going on inside, and it looks the door's unlocked.
You want to check that question mark before we check
Right
the door?
here. Yeah, might as well be quick about it.
I feel like we should leave that for the end. So
Check the
we
question
make our
mark.
way over to the question mark.
Alrighty.
Everybody in agreement?
Yeah.
Alright.
So the one
My
that's
arms
right
aren't that
I'll
long.
listen to the door, see if I still hear the voices.
Salt will stay
You
with
do.
Sparky.
You need to roll.
Okay.
You
I'll
absolutely
watch
hear
her
it.
back.
It seems to be somebody's
Do you wanna be
talking
like
to
in the
someone
middle?
or some things or something.
Same.
I'll go over
I'm
with
gonna
you.
leave
Repeating the
myself
same
like
thing.
right where I am.
Not
facing
robotic, not in a pattern.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
repeating more or less
facing
the same
both
exact,
directions.
phrase.
right in the
I'm staying at the door.
I'm staying with Sparky. That's good.
Okay. More sounds of collapsing in the mine. You don't know exactly where. This one does shake and rattle the area you're at, but then subsides. The rest of you peering around into a moss-covered alcove. You can see walls are covered with vines and small glowing mushrooms. On the floor, you can hear the screeching as if something got hurt. There's a pile of old clothes in the far corner of this alcove, all piled up. Probably from the people from Vermillion. That's a form of shadow. Do not
Here.
go.
Hey. Here.
So there was a collapse noise. You heard some type of creature or being screaming in pain, and this place appears unstable. There are a pile of clothes sitting in the alcove over here. Old clothes.
Are you not a person
Not
that can
really.
detect magic?
Alright, I'll send Meiji in to dig around with the laundry.
Your mage hand does so and moves around, and you hear the clanking of a weapon on the ground. You guys can clearly see it's just about the size of a dagger, and it's curved.
I pick it up with the mage hand.
And this is what you see.
Is it what I
There's inscription written on it.
That's cute.
Can you please make an Arcana check?
Oh.
17.
This, my friends, in your career studies, is a dagger of venom. The user gets a +1 to hit. The target then has to make a Constitution saving throw of 15. On a fail, that target takes 2d10 poison damage, half on a successful one.
Can I?
With my compliments, sir.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
So I'm just going to repeat this. You can write down the Reader Digest version real quick.
Yeah.
On a hit, you get a +1 to hit. On a hit, the target gets a DC 15 saving throw, Constitution saving throw. On a fail, they take 2d10 poison damage.
Sorry, I said one more.
Dagger of Venom, +1 to hit. It's a Constitution saving throw of a 15 DC. On a fail, that target takes 2d10 poison damage, or half on a success. The poison takes 1 full turn to summon, so you have to take the blade out, do some chants, do what you gotta do, so it's 1 full turn to summon, and all of a sudden it starts dripping with venom.
Okay.
And the venom appears after 2 turns later. 2 turns. The person who holds the weapon, their eyes turn bright green. The dagger glows, and 2 spectral snakes appear and wrap around the hand holding the blade of the person. You can only use this once a day, so the dagger venom like that can be used once a day.
I may want to back now.
So
You don't want to be that close.
Yeah, let's get far back.
That's my plan to do. Shoot far away.
Hippity hop around. let some-
the sounds of collapses and rubble are making you all very uncomfortable, as if time is running short.
Yes. So how y'all want to go through this?
Before we do anything else,
Can I check this door.
Sorry, Sparky, I'm out.
And see if there's anything wrong.
It's the same like the other door. No
Sparky's got
traps.
dragon.
It's unlocked and it looks very pleasant. Like you feel drawn to going inside.
Do you want me to open?
A D6.
I prepare a
No, a
stone.
D6. Yeah, it's any attack or any save.
Actually,
I don't last 10 minutes.
can anyone see the keyhole?
Sparky, want to give that a go?
I will definitely look through that keyhole. If there's a keyhole.
Okay. Yeah. You don't need to roll. You're good. That's good. Yeah. You look in there. This room is illuminated. Light source seems to be coming from the ceilings. It's an orange, yellowish glow. From where you're at, you see stone slabs in the center of this chamber. There is also appears to be eviscerated bodies strapped to these that you see. Can you please put these lovely bodies on all of these slabs? I'm going to read to you in better detail what it says.
I know where you got these from. I don't want such things.
So these stones are these stone slabs are about waist high, and they dot the center of the cavern. You also see that there are 4 large columns that go all the way up. You can't really tell from the angle. They go pretty high. Also, in your angle, you see there are bones scattered about the western wall. The back of a figure catches your attention. But this guy over at that first slab where the body is.
This one?
Yep, facing the slab. Perfect. Right there. Yep. You also see a large tree embedded into the far wall as well, with another figure that appears to be talking to this large dead tree. Let's put that in front of the tree. That's all you really can make out right now. Right in front of that dead tree. Right in front of you.
Oh,
That
wait.
part. Right? No. There's a dead tree, a round tree out there.
There it is?
Yep.
Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And he appears to be having a conversation with this tree. That's what you see.
I look back at. I relay some of this.
Now, there's maybe more, but you really can't tell.
Yeah. I relay some of this. Can I see the door from here?
The other door?
No. No. Okay.
Your vision's going to be like a sort of like a cone that comes up in this direction. So the keyhole is here. It's sort of like that.
Yeah. So I describe what I see.
I could make a knock noise that way.
That's what I was thinking. So if you can somehow cast through the door, then yeah.
I look through the keyhole,
I need to describe everything.
and as I
Yeah, we'll wait to get back.
But yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You create distraction, they head that way, and then we burst in, just guns ablazing.
Can I get that?
Does that sound good?
yeah, sounds good to me.
Kick the door in. Kill everything. Cool.
Or it kills us, one way or the other.
Sparky also says, I can make everything a little easier to hit once we get in there.
I can make a blessing on 3 of us.
Oh, that's
Yeah, we
gonna
definitely
be
probably
good.
want to
Is this-
prepare.
Oh, is this done then?
No, you hold on to that until you need it. It's
Okay.
10 less.
Okay.
10 minutes?
10 minutes, yeah.
Yeah, bless would definitely be awesome.
Yeah, basically at fairy fire, so
Fair play is also awesome.
So if I can hit a group of them once we get in there.
I would do Jonas, Kira, and my
all the good all the heavy hitters.
I think was what I would do.
All right. So why don't you share your plans with Kira?
Hello. I just dozed off for a moment, sorry.
So Sparky sees these things inside the room. I described that. The plan developing is that Ionis makes a knock sound over in this area
Okay.
to draw their attention, and then as soon as they start heading that way, if they do, we burst in, guns ablazing.
I was going to cast Bless on, before we go in on Kira, Ionis, and myself.
Cool. Sounds good to me.
Anyone else want to do prep work?
I have 0 prep.
Yeah, no need to prep.
I do have that that arrow, that's a one shot. If I get a good shot of, looks like the
You have a
big
bow?
baddie you described.
You have a bow?
Yeah, the elf
Yeah, the one I
bow.
gave her.
No, you gave her the bow?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
You're
have
giving
all
away
of
everything, aren't you?
I can't use the bow nearly as well as she can.
So I want to hold my action. So I can cast Fairy Fire a 20-foot cube. If I can, when we burst in, I would like to use that if I can get majority of the character or majority of the enemies in there.
That you see in that 20-foot cube?
Yeah. Once we burst open the door and I see the enemies, if I could judge that they're all, for the most part, in a 20-foot cube, I want to use it.
All right. So who's the first action? What is that?
Unless you want to.
I will. Before the door opens, I'll cast Bless.
So
You get a D4 on attacks and saving throws for a minute, or until my concentration goes away.
I would put a D4 in front of you,
Yeah.
so you remember.
So on everything, you had a D4? Or just
Attacks, saving throws, and ability checks, I think.
So not the damage.
No, not damage, just the roll. Yeah.
and then I'm gonna
Stack that.
I'm gonna lose
Just confirming.
sound
You can tell.
over in this area. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it'll be over here.
Oh, that's as far as you can go with it?
I think it's 30.
Try to make it distant.
30.
Make it sound
I'll
distant.
make it sound like it's coming like that way. So
I'm gonna leave my torch here, because if I'm gonna use a two-handed weapon, I
Okay.
can't have a torch.
All right.
Or hand it to somebody else.
All right. Who's starting the first
No, I
chain?
don't need it. He's casting the minor illusion through the door.
do the door.
And what is it going to be?
Just like a small child.
Small child?
Yeah, saying hello, hello.
I would have done
You
like
create it,
fire.
and to see how well it is, let's do a deception roll, please.
You got your Bless.
With deception, that comes out a 19. Without plus.
The whole time this Sparky was helping play with this, he was drawing in the ground what was he was seeing.
You cast the illusion. That figure turns around completely, sort of looks bewildered at this child and turns his head, so you know it works. You see this creature with a trident and starts lumbering forward towards the child slowly. Let's move that creature up 2 boxes, please.
This one?
No, yeah. The creature that was talking to the tree turned around and saw the child and is speaking to the child. They're trying to get the child's attention as another creature comes forward. What are you guys doing next?
I think they say kick the door open.
Since you're looking in there, you get to go.
Is the door open?
Yeah, you here?
Just push it.
Turn it.
This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stealthily do this and like hold on to the door to make sure it doesn't creak and just go.
Make a stealth check with advantage. The DC is 10.
Start this off.
And that's stealth check 22.
Wow, nice. You do exactly that. Go, go, go. So if you guys, their attention is over here.
Salt will move up and stab the.
Give me that door.
I guess just
I know it opens.
Salt will go up and stab the big thing.
Well, if we can all kind of like simultaneously
Oh,
get in
yeah.
there,
Okay. So Salt, you going first?
position
Yeah,
ourselves.
Salt will go in first.
And I did want to try to cast that fairy fire before.
Alright, or you can go in there, stick your head in, and cast Fairy Fire first if that's what you want to do.
So you start walking in, you do notice there is another hulking creature standing facing in your direction as you're about to go into the room. So move Salt up a little bit. And then whoever's behind, that kind of deal.
So I'm gonna skirt out behind him, and if I can see all the things in here, and I want to cast fairy fire, I guess that would be it. Cause yeah, that would hit him.
Now I know that you guys get advantage, right? A melee attack or you attacks, right?
And
they also get-
any creature in the area spellcast is also outlined in light. Fails a dexterity saving throw for them. Any attack roll against an affected creature or an object has advantage, and the affected creature and object can't benefit from being invisible.
Perfect. Sounds good. Okay, we're moving up. You do see there's another figure at the far end of the room. It hasn't taken notice to you, Salt, just yet. Neither have you, Sparky.
I'm gonna get near that door, like behind it, as I get ready to cast.
I'll wait for everybody else to get in position and then I'll.
Alright. Sparky, make it a stealth check, please. Sneaking across. DC will be 10. They sneakily get over behind there. Who's going next?
I guess you're next.
Yeah. Or,
I'm gonna. Salt is not gonna be the most stealthy, so he's gonna wait till you guys get in there and then charge and attack the thing.
Yeah, as soon
I'm
as
gonna
someone makes an
attempt to
aggressive
get
action,
over there
I'll cast
by Sparky,
So you're gonna just
so I can have a little bit of cover too.
here?
Yeah.
Make a roll, please. 10 or higher.
Go here.
Yeah.
23.
Nice. Next up is Kira.
Yeah.
Stealth if you're gonna go in.
Okay.
Just sneak along the wall.
21.
Of course. Let's move her over there.
I just want to go to the side.
Who's the last one over there?
That's me right there.
All right.
Because I was at the door when I told everyone to go.
Got the hammer ready. It's sparking a little bit. I keep
I am taking.
Who are the 3 people by that pole, by the way?
Here?
1, 2, the 3 people by the pole. Please make a perception roll.
17.
You can add your D4 to the perception roll too.
All right.
14.
14. You looking up and scanning these poles. Your eyes go up to the very top. You see sticks of dynamite. Dozens of dynamite around all these pillars throughout this cavern. Around these poles. You also see these red glowing mushrooms that are all next to it. And there's a slow light pulsating from all these mushrooms. It makes you uncomfortable. The slightest thing can set them off.
Be very careful. Look up.
Could you jump up there and grab that?
I don't know if it's worth it.
I know it up. You shouldn't touch it.
Since he like naturally sparks.
We should be having these conversations. This
Whole ceiling's gonna come down.
Any use of fire makes you uncomfortable. What you see?
Right. No. Any way we can spark this. Very bad. Spark.
as soon as y'all make an aggressive motion, I'll set off fairy fire first.
Ionis?
Or we can both run at the same time and stab it.
I also have a blinding arrow.
Yeah, it would be a surprise. So same time. Yeah, this one. Let's do it.
Okay, so yeah, fairy fire first.
And then I'm gonna cast something when as soon as you guys shoot.
The creature with the bulbous head that's talking to the girl, you hear it whispering some type of weird language as your illusion is standing there. Believes it's real. So who's going?
Us two are going
At the same time.
Yeah.
And what are we both doing at the same time?
I'm going short sword to stab.
And I'm casting a spell as soon as I act.
Fairy fire before that.
Trident Spearman. Okay, you go. You moving up soon?
Yeah.
Sneak up? Oh, with short sword?
Yeah.
Alright, stealth roll please. 10 or higher.
Come in.
Yeah.
That is a 12.
Which you rolled? You rolled 7 and a 15.
I got disadvantage plus 5, so 12.
Okay, you sneak up behind it, and you're right behind it now?
And I'm throwing the dagger because he's right up.
Alright. So let's do this.
So would my fairy fire go off first?
Yes, the fairy fire explodes.
So yeah, I hit down the hammer, sparks of energy fly out, cover that entire area as little sparkling like fireflies.
At that flash of light, this tree comes to life, peels off the wall as he swings out the way. Massive, with mushrooms all around its head as it slowly starts lumbering.
So I should be able to hit them all with the fairy fire. So that should be a dex save. Yeah, dex save 13.
Start with that first. This is the tree guy. Dexterity is a 6. Defense, right?
Yes, 13.
Is both trident guys get both?
Yeah, they get 20-foot cube.
Sure. Because the tree guy got hit.
No, it's not going to be one of them.
So yes.
Just in the corner.
I think you can just hit those two over there.
I mean, can it not hit them? It goes backwards.
Yeah, the one is too far away.
Yeah.
How many is the maximum one in the game?
I think you hit 4, so you'll hit the 3. So let's see the trident guy was back to you. What number is that? 4. And finally, Cedric. 8.
So they're all outlined in this sparkling energy. Very easy to hit.
Yeah, I guess he would be able to do behind the thing and I snap it onto the other.
Go ahead, roll your damage.
Damage.
He drops to the ground and dies. He falls. The trident hits the ground. And that drops. Now we're gonna do initiative. Okay, so let's start.
Finally.
Love it.
Do I have the
Right.
Oh, hey, I got the option.
I don't know if she has
do I have
before
to
we
order
do
that or no?
Oh, actually, you would, because it's technically a skill check. Yeah.
I rolled a fucking 5.
Sparky's been doing too much.
All right, so who got a 15 and 20?
I got a 26.
I got a 20.
26 assaults. All right. After who got the 20? Anybody else? 19?
16.
16. Oh, shit.
You said fire could set those mushrooms off?
Yes. Any kind of spark of anything. Lightning, probably.
Oh, I'm actually ahead of you.
I think I left them
Yeah?
the torch out there.
Well, I think I got a good move in this door.
All right. Your concentration is broke with the illusion, right?
Yeah.
So top of the order, Salt.
I'm going. I'll go for. I'll take down. I'll go to the other trident wielder. To this one? Yeah. Actually, no, I'll go to the right thing. This one? Yeah.
Is that movement far? Is that your movement?
I have
You're right there. Yeah. You can go diagonal. That's good.
So I have a berry fire. Yep.
22 to hit. That is a hit. These are dangerous guys, but they will help.
3 damage.
Okay, that does a little bit, but not a lot. What number is that?
That is. Your number. There is no number.
Oh, you hit him. Both with Cedric. Okay.
Yeah. And then bonus action, animated shield will come up.
You did
3.
Okay. Your animated shield pops out. All right. Anything else?
That will be.
I noticed you're up.
Alright, taking another dagger. Actually,
That's the tree, by the way. Yes, that's one.
and another sneak attack. Nat 20.
What? Next 20. What are you hitting with? So how much altogether? What's the max damage on that?
Oh, max damage would be 4 plus the sneak attack 6.
No, just the weapon itself.
4.
Okay, so what do you hit the tree? That guy.
6.
He takes automatically 4. Now roll double damage. Yeah, whatever you roll, they double it.
1. So plus
2 points.
and
Sneak attack roll.
alright, with 2, 3, 4, 5 altogether.
All right, that's good.
And then sneak attack. Is sneak attack? Yeah, sneak attack is double.
Roll me double.
That is 5.
All right, so altogether, that's 4 and 5 is 9. 9, so it's 9 together, right? With the sneak attack. Yeah, so it's going to be double with 18. He's very bloody. Nice. Fucking 20s, bro.
I'm like not in my line of sight.
I'm looking at
Okay.
You can see in my eyes.
Alan.
I step to the left out from behind the pillar, and I point at Cedric and cast Dissonant Whispers. Hey, get moving!
You always move to
Back off.
when you before you finish. You don't have to. I'm staying where I go.
Where's my red die? Guys, I'm going to my red die now, so shit's going to get real.
We hit it.
I rolled a 1, so what's going to happen now?
So on a fail save, you take 3d6 psychic damage. You must immediately use your reaction, if available, to move as far as speed away.
Explain to us how you destroy Cedric.
I point at it, laugh as its head just explodes into mist and melts down into the ground like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Jesus Christ. He's gone. Let me get that out of here, please.
I almost feel like we were supposed to use that stuff on
That's all good, bro. That's all good. Anything else? Alan?
I move back behind the pillar to kill it. Actually, you know what? I move up to that other pillar, still hiding. But keep it between me and the ugly tree there.
This one?
Up to the pillar.
The pillar closest to you.
Yeah, right behind it. Yeah, perfect.
Next is going to be Kira.
So I'm gonna take out the elf bow thing and shoot one of the arrows of blinding for 1d6 piercing damage.
Which one?
The big tree guy.
Yep, go for it.
14.
You miss. Sails right past it. Does not get really affected. Doesn't get affected. Any movement or anything?
You want to use your inspiration?
Oh, never mind. Well, I was supposed to have a d4.
Yeah, this was the right on the head.
Yeah, he's fine.
16.
No. Next time you can use it. And you have one more arrow, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so you're good. Okay. Anything else, Kira?
No, just like look away awkwardly.
Your arrow hits the side of the cavern that you're at. The entire place begins to shake. Bubble and debris begin to fall. The entire chamber begins to shake. The red mushrooms start pulsating brighter and brighter next to all the dynamite. This is a number 12. On the creature's turn. From the ceiling drop 2 other creatures that look like trees, and they fall into the fray. Around. And that's going to be their turn. Their actions falling down, dropping, and sort of getting up and standing upright. Sparky, magic buddy.
I take a grasshopper leg, crush it in my hand, and then
Guess jump on myself. What do you say? Do I have to say something? Verbal and semantic.
Happy next.
And your hand symbol? You have a free hand.
I crush
Good.
and smack the legs.
Where are you going?
Up on top of the pillar.
All right, you jump up. I need you to make a dexterity. If DC, that's going to be just a 10. Okay, grab on.
Oh, wait.
5.
Yeah, no, 5, 6, and 8.
Leap up! You can't grab and you go right sliding down like the Batman. No. Well, you couldn't actually grab on, but you feel like you may be able to do so. Anything else?
I guess I'll wait to do that again. Yeah, because I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's top of the order. In 12 rounds, this entire cavern is coming down. So, Salt.
Well, we know what happened to Sid. Let's see.
Now, to get out of this mine, FYI, there's going to be a series of rolls you're going to have to make, which I'll explain, and they go in turns, and you have to count how many feet. If you fail a certain roll, to redo it, it's going to be a disadvantage.
So we're leaving?
Two creatures are blocking the doorway. The 2 split guys. There is another doorway across the room, where you can try to take those guys out or shove them.
Salt will go. Salt will try to clear the path for his allies. And
Nice.
so bring Salt back to those 71 to 70. Yeah, he will. The one to his Salt's right, he will
12
attack.
rounds. Entire turn is coming down.
Yeah,
See, like, there's some that's a hit. Right?
yeah, that's a unnatural 20.
Unnatural, yep.
6 damage.
Which number is that?
70.
Okay. That's a hit. But it's not that much damage to it. Anything else? You gonna move?
I can't manipulate space, so
6.
that's all I can do.
Okay. Next is going to be Ionis.
Where Cedric died, was there anything of his?
I don't know. You have to go there for your turn. That'll be your turn to go over there and search.
Alright. I think he
The
died.
3 guy he's really big and he's there. I forgot to do his movement, so you're lucky.
Okay. Search.
Perception.
19 plus. Is it perception?
Yep.
Plus 3, so 22. Oh, so 22.
You see the body of an older man lying amongst a bunch of large leaves and vines as it peeled off of this body. This man is at peace, but dead. You find nothing else of value on him. He resembles Jandar, your benefactor.
No no ring on him or anything. Shit. Okay.
And you moved over, right?
Yep.
How many feet did you move over?
I was here, so 10, 15, 20, 10, 25, 30. Bonus action, cutting action.
Nothing better.
So you moving at 30?
I could go out this door, but you guys.
That's right. You may remember some stuff.
There's a trap out there.
No, go ahead, go out there.
Yeah, what is that? So, I'll do the rest of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get right behind you.
All right. Next is Alan.
Which of the two is the guy closest to the door that took damage?
70.
Yeah, crossbow.
Are you within 5 feet?
Crossbow?
No, I'm sorry. I thought you said bow.
No, he's on
Does
the
15
Oh,
hit?
okay. Yeah, 15 does hit.
Alright.
He's hiding.
Yeah, the elvish bow.
6 damage.
He's the elf, and I figured he'd get it. Yeah, he's bloodied. Big time. 70. Another good strong hit. He'll be down. Alan, anything else?
I'm going to move towards the door back behind the pillar.
Okay.
We are heading out. Yes. Okay. As far as my movement can go over there.
That was
as
a
far-
70 you shot. I'm not going to do what it is.
15, 20.
25 and stop.
All right, the Greek balls once again. It's just kind of Kira. Not a mine, it's a tune.
Me using the two-handed weapon wasn't really my forte last time. I'm gonna take out my crossbow and shoot the one in front of me. And
The crossbow?
it's a one-handed crossbow,
Oh,
and I don't have disadvantage because my feet. So I'm gonna roll to hit. The one in front of me, 70. That does not hit. 6.
Yeah, it's a miss.
Okay, and then I'm gonna try again. For bonus action. That one also does not hit.
Plus 4, right? You should.
All right. You missed with both. Nice.
Yeah,
Anything else?
that was alright. Can I I can't move past the right because that would be an opportunity attack.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna back up a little bit. Can I do that, or is that
Are you
leaving
close to
field?
You
I'm
might
like right in front of it.
You will
so.
take an attack of opportunity if you do that.
Alright, I'm just gonna stand there then.
Alrighty then. Here we go. Tree guy is going to move. His movement is 30 feet towards whoever is the closest to him. The big tree guy with the mushrooms. Yeah.
30 feet?
Yep. These boxes.
10, 15, 20,
30 right there. Good. Trident guy. He's going to move up 30 feet towards the party.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Who's that next one?
Me and you.
And who's? All right, here we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trident guys going after you, Amos. These guys are tough. They have low health, but they get 3 attacks. First attack with his trident. I'm not going to use the red dice. I'll use the this one. Let's roll a 14. Okay. 18. Okay. 5 points of piercing damage. Second shot with the trident. 14.
Does not hit.
And third one. A 2. Misses. And then the tree guys. Who's
Salt is next to.
who's next to the pillar?
Me?
I'm right next to.
No, right there. He was pointing to right there. Yeah. He's going for Kira. With his fist. Fist attack. 1 fist attack. Poke you. 14 hit. He misses. Second one is going to attack. Salt. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Fist attack. This is 16 hits. Ooh, nice. That lovely shield of yours helps you out. And tree folks, and that's my turn. Next is going to be Sparky.
Knowing where we are, kind of, is there
Having an idea.
Is there any way that if I create, like if I use the dynamite to open up a hole, could we come out? Like, could I make a?
That's impossible. You're so deep into this cavern.
Even
Your Cobalt says, yeah, it sounds like a good idea, but it's not a good idea.
Sounds like you're gonna die.
so we leave.
Yes.
And then now, I will try to jump.
Oh, you can with your ring, but you gotta do that. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't last.
Oh, yeah, no, it does. It lasts a minute. Yeah, a minute, you can do it. Yeah, over, and you can make your run or dash.
Yeah, I'll use my full movement. I'm not going to dash, but I'm gonna.
All right, let's do that.
Toss the stone back. So, just move me. I guess on the other side as far as I can go.
What's the
30.
30 jump, so
Yeah, I don't know what that jump.
You get you there.
And yeah, I will toss a stone at the nearest little tree through there.
what number is that? Second, roll for it.
That is a 15.
That is a 15 is a hit.
So that's 5 points of bludgeoning.
And it falls face first and dies.
Little
Sneaky
sparky
kobold.
stone just shoots through it.
Alright, and ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is how this is going to work. First is you got to get understand where you are in these tunnels and caverns. So the first roll you're going to make, if you're going to pull ass, it's going to be a directional. It's a survival. So you're going to make a survival roll as if you're going to leave. Magic number's 10. If you do make that roll, you're like, I know where I'm going. And you move accordingly. You can dash and like, get out of dodge. If you fail the roll, you don't move. You're sitting there trying, oh my god, where do I go? Next time you roll at disadvantage. And you don't move until you make that successful roll. So with that said, starting at the top. So your wisdom is 10 or higher.
That's just enough.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's just 10.
Congratulations, you just made it.
So then I'm going to dash and feline agility to go 120 feet.
You get 2 opportunities. Oh, I did. Hold on. I grab onto a cancel you guys. You go 5. Go with those are 2 hits. No. These are beautiful. Those are 5 hits. Jesus Christ, man. I'm going with my red dice now. Screw this sucker. Alright, so they miss with both. Move your movement. Yeah, I'm going hauling ass.
So that's 100 feet right there.
Would be 20.
Okay, Ionis.
Seeing that you just did that, I am going to disengage.
You wouldn't
Make a.
You might not have to because you saw they attacked me.
Oh, you're right. So, make
Whoa, where are we at?
Right here.
I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna do the opportunity attack. The guy who attacked you was a tree guy.
I thought they both attacked me.
No, I didn't attack the tree guy. He's 3 hits.
The tree guy has this in front of me.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, I hit you too. I did roll twice.
Yeah.
But then I got 2 more shots at you, by the way. So a 1, and that's gonna cancel out the other one. So you're good. And now you can go.
All right, so
Make a wisdom roll first to figure out where you're going.
that's right.
You're blessed.
Yep, and your other one. No. So 1 plus 4.
11. Now roll. You know where you're going.
Okay, and I'm running.
Go ahead. Let's count each box, please, out loud.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, because I'm doing 60.
Perfect. That's your dash.
Yeah, but I can do up to 90 because I did your numbers wrong. I'm sorry.
Oh, so I can.
Tight corridors like that, and then it's happening. That box is going to be 10 feet.
All right. So,
It's in place of an action.
yeah, I'll stay with them.
All right. Next up, Alan.
Yeah, 20. 20.
Where are you trying to go?
The hell out.
That was your wisdom. Go ahead.
So yeah, come in the same direction they are for.
Double the movement. That's going to be double. So where you're standing is going to be 10. That's for me. Oh yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, you can squeeze through.
All right, that's it.
Yep.
Kira, you're up. Are you keeping out? Make a wisdom roll. 10 or higher.
Can I shoot something like after I leave, or just
You can shoot and then take off, yeah?
Okay.
Will
I
that
was
burn
gonna
me?
shoot. Yeah, like would that burn me though?
Yeah, will you not be able to sprint at that point?
Oh, you won't be. I'm going to go with 30.
Oh no, your movement will just be 30. So,
Yeah. I mean that's fine, right? I can get out of the room. And
unless there's
close the
other
door.
hazards that you guys maybe forgot to take care of in these corridors.
Oh, shit.
Our eyes right now. I think we.
I kind of want to risk it for the biscuit.
I would say probably move first.
Yeah, move first.
Oh, well, you got to roll your wisdom.
Yeah, make a wisdom roll for your movement. If you fail it, you can't move, alright? But you still can attack. You were watching? Was that legitimate, sir?
I didn't see her thing, but she had inspiration anyway. So.
Yeah, so I have 1 point from the
I got you.
approach, and then 7.
You can now you know where you're going. You can make the escape.
Okay, and then I was gonna shoot 1 crossbow like back at the bomb stuff.
Okay, that's going to be a full shot at disadvantage. The DC for that's going to be 12.
I'll They move you.
Do I still use the 4?
Yes.
Okay.
10, 15,
And then I
20, 25, 30.
Yes. She's going to shoot up. I'll let her have it.
Yeah.
And you do hit, and there's an explosion everybody hears in the tunnel. Going all constant inside. Rubble and debris begins to fall down even at a quicker pace. Because of the explosion, we're down to 8 rounds. 8 rounds to get out of here. All right. With that said, it's the bad guys' turns. Oh, they're going to be. They said rules.
Did nothing happen in the room?
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to keep coming down.
Yeah.
So that's Triton fails. 16 tree guy makes. The big small tree guy. The big tree guy does not make. The big guy, the tree guy. I'm gonna do a wisdom check. He knows. 12. He would know. Let's move him out of there really quick. No, not the big guy. The small one. This one. Yeah, he's gonna go right outside and just make it right outside the corridor. 20, 25, 30. Right up next to you guys. Who's that easy fixing? Sword?
Me.
All right. And as a tree guy, he's going to do this. Sling attack.
Do I get an opportunity attack? He comes into mine.
No.
No, I don't know the reason.
Does a 14 hit you?
No.
He misses with his hands. He's giving chase though. So, and then the rest of the guys are gone. The entire area has been completely encompassed. Sparky, you're up.
All it has.
So what about the others? They didn't make it? Or?
I felt my saving throw together.
So yeah. 15. Oh wait, do I need that? I need to make the wisdom save first.
Yeah, well, no. Don't put it back, Sparky. Now I need you to make a. Because of all the debris and all around you, and you're panting, and you're trying to keep up with your breath. This is an athletic or strength check to see if you're able to force your body forward to keep running. Self
An athletic.
or strength, whichever. Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay.
This is like an athletic.
Like an acrobatic or
Athletic. Athletic strength.
I gotta make a roll to 6.
No. Next time you do it, so you stop and you see him drop down. Trying to catch your breath. You're exhausted. Next time you do it, it's a disadvantage. So, next, top of the order. All right. So,
I'm gonna dash 60 feet.
you made the wisdom, right?
Yes.
Okay, stop. Now you need to do the strength athletic check.
I think I'm gonna make it. Oh wait, I might. No.
You don't.
That's an 8.
Next turn is a disadvantage for you. So you stop and you're breathing heavy. You can't catch your breath. Oh, this may happen. I always I will be athletic.
That's a 15.
Good. Haul ass. Now you can haul ass or you can stay behind and help somebody. Help action. But there's 7 rounds left before this entire thing goes down.
Quick turn around and take out the bow and arrow.
Here we go.
5, 10. And I'm gonna shoot at the tree guy with the bow and arrow. Short bow.
Don't get a 1 on that. Disadvantage.
That's a 10.
You miss. We have to get going, guys. This place is falling apart.
Yeah. And the rest of the movement.
Just get out of here.
That was 10, 15, 20, 25.
That one you can't go through because it's such a tight fit. So you can stop right there.
And I'm up. Can I shake you or anything to help you up? Or anything?
I'm not down. I'm just wondering.
Oh.
Yeah, he's winded, he's tired, but you're stopping there because his body's in the way. All right. Alan, I need you to make that strength athletics check to see if you're physically capable.
Natural 1.
Oh my god! Team party kill, I think, is going to happen in this game, ladies and gentlemen. If you're watching, don't go anywhere because you're probably going to see something that hasn't happened. You are winded as well, so the entire party is exhausted so far.
Except for me.
And me.
Yeah, you too.
And Sparky.
Kira, you're up. You need to make that athletic checks to see if you're able to
So I start with that? Okay.
make that roll. You already made the wisdom roll, right?
Hi, baby. Are you here to inspire?
That's great.
It probably would have been more time if there was an explosion in that room.
11.
You make it.
So can I move and then
Yes.
shoot?
You can shoot first and move,
Okay.
but it's only be 30 feet, not 60. Look at the boxes in the distance to get over here. with that number there. Just keep that in mind. And if you fail a roll,
Otherwise, Sparky would die.
okay. So you're gonna stay and help Sparky? Okay, so attack with your crossbow.
Okay, that doesn't hit, and then I'm gonna do the other crossbow. That one is 22.
That's a hit.
Okay. I landed on the edge. 6 piercing damage.
Yes, ma'am. It is dead. It drops.
I haven't used it yet.
Hang on to it. Thank you, ma'am. Can you
I got
keep those
you,
other two
Sparky boy.
creatures in there because they're dead as well?
And then I just moved my normal 30.
Place is coming down, guys. There's a choke point right there, beyond where those two guys are at. Okay. You bad guys. Sparky, you need to make this athletics check with disadvantage. Good luck, my man. High rolls, you can do it. You drop on your knees and you're exhausted, my friend. You failed that roll. Sparky, who's that in there? Okay, next up is going to be top of the order. 6 rounds, guys. 6 rounds to get out of this. So you can do it, but you got a whole ass. We're starting with Salt. He did it! Yay!
Oh, yeah, that's a.
Yeah, you got it. Good. You got it. Whole ass.
Gonna go.
Get up. You catch your breath.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
You can dash. If you get to the door, I'll give you an opportunity to kick it open.
That's 50 feet. 60. And then he's gonna try to kick the door open.
Yeah, do a strength check. DC's gonna be 10 also.
He passes with 14.
The door is get kicked open. Give me that, and you continue your movement.
And then 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7,
Sparky, you're your favorite. You gotta make it.
10, 11, 12. That's 120 feet. And
Minus 15.
Harry Phoenix.
Okay. Debris is still falling all around. Ionis, you made the roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you going to do now?
you turn around, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I'm like dash.
Alright, so before that, you have to make a dexterity saving throw. Debris is falling all around you. If you fail this roll, it basically knocks you down.
18 plus.
Whole ass, go.
That's 90 feet because I'm using cunning action as well. So.
45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85.
Alan, disadvantage?
Yes.
Get that strength. Do it, buddy.
I pass.
Yeah. Get up and go.
20, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, and I'm done.
All right. Kira, you need to make. You didn't fail anything, right? The final roll to get out of this cave is dexterity, dodging all the debris as you're running. If you fail, you get knocked down to the ground. 10 or higher, dexterity.
Funny.
Go.
Okay, can I do anything to help him or no?
You can take your entire turn to help him, so his next roll he's not disadvantaged.
Is it
But
worth it?
that's you staying
That's
behind.
you.
That's you staying behind for your turn.
Well, how
See a
many
little
is
puppy
it
dog
to get
guy,
out? Because like I can't do any fancy running stuff.
Not gonna any of you survive. If we play in the future, your character's on level 2. All the advanced stuff.
It's like 300 feet? 400 feet from where you are?
Okay, and I can only move 60. So
Yeah.
that takes 5 turns. How many turns?
It's 5 or 5? Or 6, technically. This is our 6th turn.
So I don't have enough time. Sorry.
Hey, what you got?
I'm eating. Sorry, Sparky boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Everyone who made a dexterity roll does not have to roll again. You just dash dash the fuck out there.
How many do
You
I
mastered dodging, you mastered your athletics.
12.
Yeah, it's 10.
Advantage.
Come on, Sparky boy.
You can do it, Sparky.
Yeah! Oh, Sparky's still in it.
Haul my ass.
How far can you go?
With the leg, turn it.
60, right?
Yeah, 60, yeah. Does jump give me any extra distance?
Yeah, no, jump goes up.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Well, I'm sure it would.
Shit. Ooh, it's getting close. 5 rounds. Okay, you failed before, right?
I need to make the last one.
Assault, which was dexterity, right? Disadvantage. Because you failed last time, right?
No, I passed last one.
Oh, which was dexterity?
No, straight.
Oh, now it's dexterity. Regular. One roll. 10 or higher.
I get it.
You got it. Go. All ass.
And 60 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Awesome.
See that?
You see the light of the moon outside in this cavern with dust falling. You're almost there, my friend. You're almost there. Next, Ionis.
I pass all my rolls so far.
Yep, so now you just got to, you don't have to roll, you just need to do your dash.
That's right.
This is where you overtake me finally.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
Cunning action.
25, 30. Cool.
Looks like you survived another day. Alan, you were at disadvantage though, right?
No.
No, you cleared it. Next is your dexterity, sir. 10 or higher.
What do I get? Exactly 10.
Woo, my brother. Dash, dash!
My
This place is
bonus.
falling apart.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Kira.
Sorry, any classmate things, so I just go?
Yep, you just go. Count it.
The one I did.
Somebody's cutting it close, right? Yeah. Just to make sure you make this next roll. And now, Sparky, dexterity 10 or higher. Yeah! You're gonna do it! Well, so top of the order, 4 rounds left. Let's go. It's
Gonna
gonna
make
be
it, Sparky.
Salt. You looked so defeated earlier.
I was so sad.
I was too. I just wanted to eat.
I like them too.
10. I am.
Just almost there, yeah. Next up is Ionis. You're out. You didn't roll. Alan.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 60.
Kira. All right, and
And
last,
it's my arm.
Sparky. You roll.
You're up.
All right. And you're going to keep going. Top of the order, 3 rounds left. And at this juncture, all of you dive and run outside of this cavern. I sure as shit that all of you are going to die. At least 4 people are going to die. And you dive outside of the mine. As there is a final collapse of all the caverns within. Diving out at the last second.
Mercury's gonna love this.
And as the dust settles at the mouth of the collapsed cavern, you sort of look back, wondering to yourselves, why did I survive when so many other people did not? Looking upward at the flickering stars in the night sky makes you really truly appreciate life at that moment where one or more of you were not going to make it out of this final. though the clear night sky is a beautiful sight to behold, something else more wondrous catches your attention 20 feet in front of the mine. Just ahead of you, an extra-dimensional doorway manifests. Magical light, small orbs of energy are dancing all around the frames. On the other side of this doorway, you see a grand, great library. Polished dark wood floors. Floor-to-ceiling shelves stocked with thousands of books. Magical flames hovering, providing light to anyone reading within this great library. Stepping outside of this extra-dimensional doorway is a familiar-looking avowed with a purple robe. It is Baru, the tiefling. Stepping forward onto the hard ground, looking at all of you surviving, looking back at the debris-filled mine entrance, smiles. Baru very gleefully says, "The great readers of Candlekeep were very impressed to learn you had survived and brought closure to the book, A Deep and Creeping Darkness. We were for sure some of you were not going to make it."
Over the bets.
Very well. You have proven yourself to experience what Candlekeep offers. He sort of steps to the side, looks into this beautiful library on the other side of this extra-dimensional doorway. "The great readers invite you all within the great library to view the books and learn of more adventure. For," he says, "for when one book closes, another book opens." He steps to the side and gestures into the extra-dimensional doorway and invites you into the great halls of Candlekeep. And that is where we are going to end. You guys survived, which I was surprised that shit wasn't going to happen, but thank you guys so much. Walter, thank you so much. Anybody who stayed and watched, yes, somebody was going to die, but they did not.
Edge on your seat.
That's right, edge of the seat. I saw that some of these players look defeated, and it broke my heart. It is what it is. This was the final session for the one-shot Candlekeep, A Deep and Creeping Darkness. I will be running another session with surviving players and/or new players, and that session is going to be called Extra-Dimensional Places of Joy. So, with that said, this is Stan Smith. Thank you for watching. Take care. God bless, and be safe. Good job.